We're making jokes about what, like, the next,
Hello.
like...
Would it be
Hello.
something like shadow government?
Greetings and
No,
salutations, everyone. Welcome back to. Oh no! I just realized the title actually makes like a link on
What?
Twitch. Sorry,
What did you do?
hi. Sorry, we're live. Because I typed
What
in
was the
Happy Monkey Does that actually do anything? Hold on.
That's his channel.
Why is it not?
Nope, it can't do it. Well, because I think it's because it ends in .jpeg, it makes it think it thinks it's a web link or something.
You can just put a space in it.
Yeah, I'll just put a space.
A space between the .jpeg.
And then
or you could do an underscore instead of the dot for JPEG. It wouldn't look right, but
I'll just put a space between the dot and the JPEG and the Happy Monkey Noise. There we go. Perfect. Amazing.
I recently found the song "Sleep Is for the Weak" by the Dreadnoughts, and it's so good.
It's very good.
Interesting, but yes, hello.
That's also a new addition to my WIT playlist.
Hello there, Renegamer, and greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to the latest episode of Legends of Nordareth: Bloody Gold. Right.
I forgot, but did you see the funny artificer subclass?
Which one? Oh,
the plagiarizer.
Yes. Yeah. By the way, chat, I hope you enjoy tonight's streaming content because it's brought to you by Arasaka. Arasaka, engineering a better tomorrow.
We're not.
God, no.
We're not sponsored.
We are not sponsored by anyone.
It's a joke. Especially since it's a fake fucking company.
I was about to say, what the fuck is Arasaka?
It's a cyberpunk joke.
Oh,
I'm very happy that we, in Roll20, you can change your own token and stuff now.
I should probably
change you can change the token yourself.
Oh shit, that reminds me. Oh god, I forgot. I need to make,
I'm surprised no one has grabbed Whit by the tail yet when he's walking away.
We can change our own token art? That sounds dangerous.
Apparently you can, yeah. I didn't realize that, which...
It's a new Roll20 update.
I might do that, just to be fun.
So, like, if you get new art of your character, you can do it yourself, making your DM do it.
Yeah. Just don't...
I'm gonna put a picture of Crazy Frog online.
I was about to say, don't do anything stupid.
I might change mine to the art that I got from Filibuster Frog, if you don't mind.
It changes your icon. It changes the
you can change the token as well.
Can you also change the token? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Unless that's already toggled off.
Default token optional. A default token will be used and dragged from the journal tab to virtual tabletop. So you can drag your own.
Interesting, huh?
For a default token.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I put the Filibuster Frog art in there? I got permission to use it for.
That's fine. Yeah.
Since I'm
happy.
I thought
that was already in there.
Hold on. No.
Why does it look like I can put stuff?
There was the sarcastic moths art and the stars of that Lutean art.
Oh, okay.
Stars of Lutean art.
I'm sorry. You got high-end commissions from like 4 or 5 different artists. It's hard to remember which one is which.
The one that I got from Gab was an art trade.
I know, but I mean, again, high-quality artists.
So 3 for the commissions, but 4 with art trade. If you count. I'm just gonna DM you the art, so you can do it if you would rather.
Yeah, I'll probably won't update everything right now.
Yes. By the way, Nature.
Oh, that one. Oh yeah, I remember that one. That one's cute.
The one that's my profile picture on like everything.
Yeah.
By the way, Nature. Can you please, whenever? Oh my God, Wanda. I'm not now.
Wanda?
Sorry. PS5 is weird because a lot of sound comes from the controller.
You named your Did you name the PS or the PS5 or the controller Wanda?
No, Wanda's a character in Cyberpunk that texts you, and whenever someone texts you, it comes out of the controller.
Oh, that's interesting, but also sounds inconvenient.
It's really weird because a lot of the glitch sound effects come from the controller, which just makes it sound like it's dying.
Oh no.
Like it's screaming for help.
Yeah, they did that with the PS4 too, having like audio come out of the controller. Not a huge fan.
Also,
It's good for some things, but not many.
Right. I mean,
Also,
I guess I don't really play PS5, so I don't know. I don't know it in practice, but it sounds neat. It sounds interesting.
it's fun.
I'm just speaking of from different reviews I've heard.
Fair.
I will say, Cyberpunk on PS5 is fucking leagues above what I played on PS4 on launch.
Oh yeah, launch was a mess.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard it was a dumpster fire. Speaking of things being a dumpster fire, Dice. No. Speaking of dumpster fire, no.
God, I'm gonna.
Actually, you know what? Speaking of dumpster fires, Mitch, and pick a color.
Oh my god!
Burble.
Burble it is.
One of the biggest things I've ever heard you say, Nature.
I mean, honestly, I've probably said worse.
I'm going to swallow my D20. I hate myself.
Probably don't do that. I would recommend you not do that. Also,
game instead of closing it.
Ah, I see. I was about to say, don't swallow your D20. Also, you're a wonderful person, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Otherwise, I'll beat the shit out of them for dissing my friend.
Thank you, Nature, but I'm very stupid.
So am I, and I have been convinced to not do self-depreciating humor, most of the time. Anyway. How's everyone doing? How's chat doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay, Renegamer. How are you?
By the way, thank you, Nature, for being one of the best DMs I've ever had.
Shucks, guy.
Very.
I don't know what to say. Fucking Bruh.
You are literally the man that saved me from quitting D&D.
Oh.
I took like 5 years to find a group, and now I have the best one.
Yeah, well, because I had a really toxic DM, and then I was like, I'm gonna quit D&D, and I played Nature's game. I was like, no, I'm gonna stick with my hobby.
Nature appreciation session.
No, I refuse. Stop.
Head pat.
Nah. I'll pick a color.
Coffee.
Ooh.
Burble and coffee, the iconic duo.
the iconic wild magic storm duo.
It keeps making me think of like blueberry. Yeah, blueberry flavored coffee, which I did actually have before, and it was really fucking good. It was blueberry muffin coffee.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
I had a lavender latte one time. That was good.
Oh, that also sounds really good.
That sounds really fucking good.
I've been going through a little bit of some lavender lemon tea recently.
Ooh.
Which has been also very good.
Oh, have you ever tried making London Fog?
I am not familiar.
It's Earl Grey with frothed milk, sugar, vanilla, and then if you add lavender, it's a lavender London Fog.
Ah, interesting.
Also, would you like to know an interesting form of coffee you can actually have? I forget where it is, but in some fancy schmancy corpo high-value restaurant in real life, you can have coffee, but the coffee art is done in edible gold.
Oh, God.
Because gold in very, very small, well-prepared servings is edible.
I thought that edible gold wasn't actually made of gold, though.
Well, it's not.
No, it is.
Is it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's edible because its pH balance doesn't mess with your stomach. So as far as the metal is concerned, as long as it's prepared properly, it's totally safe to eat.
So you're saying during the gold rush, that could also you could just have that as a snack.
Yeah. Well, it just passes
it has to
through.
Be super thin at the time, right?
Eat the jewelry.
And it has to be like super thin, right?
Yeah, there's also like chocolate gold truffles you can get.
Yeah, so that's why it's always like served like basically like as like sheets of like edible gold, right? That's why edible gets attached to it, is because gold, like, yeah, you're not going to eat an entire, like, solid metal bar of gold and be totally okay,
So
but...
that means if you go to a high, like Vegas or something, where they have a lot of high-end, fancy, like they use the gold flakes and the decorative gold and everything, and you go to the sewers, you would be able to pan for gold in there.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Also,
You can.
hey chat.
Where is Shadow and Venus? Venus is unfortunately not going to be here today. They are unavailable. Shadow, I don't think is. They have not popped in just yet. Though.
Do I need to DM him? Do we need to all DM him?
I mean, there's still like 13 minutes or so before the game starts
Oh
proper.
shit! Yeah, I just noticed that.
Yeah, because we
But we should all DM them.
just keep pestering.
But I want to do it on 3.
Hey, Shadow. Hey, Shadow.
No, I'm gonna go voting for a bot.
It's like spamming friend requests on Steam.
Oh, that reminds me. Actually, one more thing. I almost forgot to put the actual fucking picture of the headdress, the snake headdress, into Roll20. That would be useful.
By the way, chat, here are 2 very interesting facts about gold. 1, it is extremely squishy.
Oh yeah, it is. So you know the gold.
Thanks, Minecraft.
Yeah, the gold pickaxes and the durability is hot garbage. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
it's very malleable. It's very squishy.
Very malleable. It's not very solid. Also, in your...
Do y'all want to hear about my dream from last night? It's Minecraft related.
In a minute. Ghost's in the middle of talking.
Yeah. In your electronics, right now, is gold. Because gold is valuable when creating motherboards and circuit boards.
It's very, it's good for,
high conductivity.
Yeah, that's the word. Thank you.
High conductivity, it's good for keeping a charge. And it is theorized that gold is actually necessary for entering the electronic age. However, that's only because we have discovered gold, and that's the only substance we know that's perfect for the job. However, lots of metals like copper also
I was gonna say, like, copper, iron to some degree,
But gold is most widely used.
Silver as well.
Gold is also most widely used because it's the most abundant, most malleable to the source, so it doesn't require a lot of effort to install into the CPU.
Interesting. Yeah, I know about gold being used for electronics.
There's also copper in your microwave, which you can extract and sell if you're really fucking weird.
Maybe, I don't know if we should encourage
Don't even get
that.
Don't even get me started on silicon.
Oh boy. But anyway,
you microwave for copper.
I mean, that's actually it's that same line of logic as to why gold, silver, and copper are very common metals used in enchanting magic items, like jewelry and stuff.
But yes, chat, for the love of God, do not strip your microwave for copper. And I know, chat, listen, I know it's really fucking tempting to go to that metal, gearhead down the street and rip his converters out of his car. You will go to jail. Don't do that either.
How tempting is that, really? Because
this is all a joke. For legal purposes.
Shadow.
For legal purposes,
Shadow.
Hi, Shadow. How you doing, buddy?
I just finished making breakfast.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, right. Duh. It's 7 a.m. for you.
Yeah, you're on the other side of the globe.
Yeah, because you're
6:20 for you currently,
on the
right?
other side of the planet.
Yeah. This is like an occurring joke every time we do it.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
why
you're
is Shadow late? Oh, he's making breakfast.
Isn't it 6:20 for you, Shadow?
7:20. Yeah.
Oh, 7:20. I thought you were exactly 12 hours ahead of me, not exactly 12 hours ahead of me, sure.
Yeah.
I guess.
What are you having for breakfast, Shadow?
Ramen.
Okay, is there at least egg in it?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Let's go. Okay.
I'm not
He's a college student.
Not a monster.
Exactly. Apparently,
I'm no monster.
Apparently, Gab isn't a big fan of eggs, which is unfortunate.
Oh, dude.
Eggs have to be cooked right to be good.
That's fair. Well, that and also okay. I'm calling out Gab live on stream while they're not here because it needs to be known.
Damn.
They prepare their ramen in the most heretical way imaginable.
How?
They literally like they basically break up and like grind up the ramen so it's in like tiny bits rather than long noodles.
Oh
and
no.
and then they drain all of the broth.
I
And they
mean,
just eat the bare ramen?
when I make certain
Oh.
things, I'll cook it in like the hot water and then drain it, but then add the seasoning packet after I've drained most of the water out,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
so
okay.
just so the flavor sticks to the noodles more.
Yeah. I keep it. I keep my broth. I keep the water.
I keep the broth as well. Yeah, me and nature are the same.
Now,
No,
like,
I'm a
Yeah.
drainer for sure. I cook
how
the noodles and then
fucking
drain
dare you.
and
I want to
I'm
cook,
just saying.
but like I could,
Breaking it up and like making noodle paste out of it, I
Well,
don't
it's
know,
not.
man.
Well, it's not like a
like I'll
paste,
cook
but
the
it's like little.
noodles
It's like little, like little pieces, like little.
and then
It's like
I'll
little
drain
bits. It's
the
like little
pasta
bits.
water, and then
Yeah.
I'll add the seasoning to the ramen itself,
Yeah.
so it's a lot
Yeah.
more flavorful that
Gab
way.
basically turns ramen into porridge. That's the best way I can easily describe it.
Just have oatmeal then,
Yeah, just well, I mean,
because those big canisters of oatmeal are like
yeah.
$5.
I fucking eat oatmeal like now and again. Like I have a, I also, I know exactly what we're talking about. I have a big fucking container of oatmeal. But anyway,
By the way, would y'all like to know a fun ramen fact?
sure.
So, if you have watched shows such as Breaking Bad, Orange is the New Black, any show dealing with prison, you might have understood that cigarettes are the most valuable currency in prison. This is false. The most valuable currency you can have in prison is ramen, because the flavor packets make the prison food so much better.
Oh,
I was gonna say like spices, like and like seasonings. I
like
imagine
the
in
little
prison would be
packets of-
huge.
yeah.
What is Nordere's prison currency?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah.
I cooked for
I mean, if you want to count like, if you technically want to count like witchstone tokens as being like the currency of the criminal underbelly, if you want to go that angle, but like,
I love how today is the session of, hey Jason, what interesting dubious information do you know about the criminal world?
well, hey, you're the one who's bringing this shit up unprompted. I'm
Yeah.
just here, fucking.
I did study criminology in high school.
You know that's fair.
I didn't study in high school. That was fun.
I was gonna say something about ramen,
No.
but then I forgot. Oh, that was it. So okay, all right. Freaking Shadow, you're a fellow ramen enjoyer.
Yes.
I have one question. I actually have two questions for you on potential advice. One, do you eat ramen with chopsticks?
I eat it with fork.
Heretic.
All right,
Yeah,
well, you're gonna be no help to
canceled.
me then.
Cancelled.
I do. I eat my ramen with
Yeah,
chopsticks.
because I'm saying like how the hell? Okay, how do you eat ramen with chopsticks without fucking splattering and like splashing shit everywhere?
Oh no, I just
Well,
do.
there's sometimes that you have that you normally want one of those long flat spoons to catch the broth.
You see, I tried that, but like it hardly did anything for me.
No, like the specific spoons that you like will see at like Asian restaurants and stuff.
Okay, well, because
Like ramen shops
for me it's
and
the
stuff like
slurping.
that.
For me, it's the slurping that ends up with like
This
stuff
just
flying everywhere.
kind
Yeah,
of like that.
yeah. Rather than it splashing back into the broth, that's fine for me because I'm a fast eater. I'm not gonna lie. I tend to devour things very quickly and have a very large mouth for consuming.
Yo, same.
If you don't like have like a perfect suction on it, it typically stops as much splatter. Like if your mouth like slightly open.
There's a joke I can make here, but I'll avoid doing so.
I'm just trying to give you advice for eating ramen,
No.
motherfucker.
If you're over there with your perfect suction, you know what? That's fine. That's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
This is wrong.
Also, so with chopsticks and ramen, if instead of like coming at it from like a side and like basically grabbing like at like an angle, if you go more top down as you pull up, you usually get less splatter.
Well, I usually do it from the top down. I don't.
Because if you come in from the side and like, if you come in from the side, there's more noodles that get like stuck to each other, and then that's what like happens with the
Oh, I
splatter,
see what
right?
you
Is the
mean.
noodles
Okay,
fall
yeah,
out
yeah,
as
yeah,
you
yeah,
pull it
yeah.
up.
Okay.
But if you go like from like the actual top down vertically, you usually don't
Yeah.
hit that problem nearly as often.
You know what? That's smart. That's what a smart person would do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I am not one of those people.
Rip.
I'm also greedy. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
just-
I wasn't one of those people either, you know? I've taken my full share of ramen splatterings before I figured that one out on my own,
I'll have to experiment with that. I'll have to see that. Sorry, hi
the
everyone.
way
Welcome
I
to
eat-
welcome to the impromptu
D&D.
ramen podcast.
Yeah.
Join
You
us.
know, we could just do a podcast
we
sometime.
totally should do a podcast.
Yeah,
I
we
don't know. I don't know what
should.
the hell it would be though. That's the
The
It could
Legend
be
of
about D&D.
Nordarin.
It could be about D&D.
Yeah, I mean it could be.
Yo,
about
can you
D&D.
imagine? Can you imagine if we do the podcast in character?
Oh, I mean that's kind of what
That's kind of just what D&D is, right?
a little bit, yeah. But
A
that's also
little
just
bit.
kind of what oh my god, what's the name of the series? Alpha Busa, the animator who did the stuff behind If the Emperor Detects Us to Each Device, the Warhammer 40K animated series
Ooh.
thing.
Oh, I know that one. I
Yeah,
know the series.
their like book reviews and book readings are very much in that kind of vein. Like they're still in character as they're talking about everything. With like it's the Emperor, of the three Pillarmen Custodes, and also I think there's like a small child who is like the one with the Voxcaster like recording everything, who's just like also I think Rogel Dorn's there, but that's a
Oh, are we live? Are we live?
we are live, yes.
Oh.
Shadow, we've been live.
We've been live since you
My
joined.
dumbass thought it
Since before you joined.
We've been live since before you joined.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've been talking to
get back to
chat. How did you
business.
not notice that?
Yeah, what did you think we were talking to?
I was busy making breakfast.
You know what? That's
Breakfast.
fair. But anyway, actually, wait.
Shall we get down to business?
I was about to say we do have we have 2 more minutes, but I suppose we can start diving into things. Give me just a singular moment.
There's 2 things I want to do when we start.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my congratulations. Nice profile picture.
Oh, the new for Ghost.
Ghost.
Profile.
Nice profile picture.
Thank you,
You're
Adrian.
new.
Alrighty,
What was Mitchum's old profile picture? I forgot.
Majora's Mask.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, with
Majora's
Majora's Mask.
Yeah, and now it's Ken Connected.
I was about to say
Anarchy?
like I don't know what anime that's from or whatever the hell that is.
It's from Tokyo Ghoul.
You Ghoul.
Yeah.
I've
It is
never
from
watched-
Tokyo Ghoul.
I've never watched
I highly
Tokyo Ghoul.
recommend either watching or reading the manga. It's one of my favorites. And then this photo in particular was AI generated. I forget what the exact input was, but yeah.
I was about to
So
say it
it's-
looks a
fan
little
art.
funky.
Yeah, it's AI generated, so it's like a little more fucked up than you would like normally find from like an actual artist. But I
Honestly,
kind of like
always
it.
a little fucked up?
All right, one
Isn't
final.
Kaneki always a little fucked up?
Yeah.
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 Also,
All right. Okay.
Also,
One final thing. Sorry. One final thing we'll get in before we'll start diving into the game. While I do know a lot of the controversy and all the dialogue back and forth between AI generated art versus actual artists and stuff like that, and I totally sympathize with artists. However, for what AI art can make in terms of like having that weird, funky, sort of dreamlike kind of quality to it, that I
As an
actually very much
artist,
enjoy.
the input is as long as you don't try to use it to replace artists.
Yes, it is a tool.
As-
it is
as an
not a
artist,
replacement.
Right.
It's more of a support tool than anything, really.
Exactly.
Yeah. As an artist, I believe that if you are using it as a completely separate tool than what you would like commission artists for, then go ahead.
Unfortunately, I'm also poor.
Don't like, especially if you don't like try to make it look realistic. There's like a point.
I for a fact I intentionally don't make it look realistic.
Right, but a lot of
We
people
both got two artists in this chat in this call right now. So
anyway,
respect to them for their wonderful artwork.
It was a thought to come to mind. But either way, so before moving any further and starting to dive into things, I have one particular question. Is everyone ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Let's go!
Fucking go, baby!
So,
could one fate smile upon?
Hey, Nature.
Well, first,
I need to know if we're the loudest about that. About the different games.
I think you're about tied with Striking Cold Iron.
I know that we yell every time.
Yeah, let's go and everything. They just scream houses and himbos.
I was gonna bring it up, but I was waiting for you to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so before diving into the game proper, could one of the parties please tell me what happened last time we left our heroes?
I mean, it was
the thing that I really remember is getting my bandana stolen.
Well, he didn't steal it. He asked for it.
And
he
then
didn't tell me
it.
why he needed it. It is not borrowing when you burn it, and I have torches that I've given you.
But from what I can gather from last session, first we decided to go ahead and decrab the crab. And got a hell. And there is basically like a lot of like crab meat. So with that, a lot of crab meat that is available, I decided to go ahead and even show like pictures of recipes in the Discord channel of the grotto. Check it out, guys.
I was about to say, how many pounds of crab meat did you get again? I forget.
I think we got like 64 pounds.
Yeah,
I currently have 63 pounds of crab meat because I gave 1 pound to the monkey who helped me carve it.
They were crazy on that
right.
one.
Okay.
But after that,
we also got the claws, right?
Oh yeah, the claws as well.
Also I have 2 units of giant crab carapace, and I have 1 giant crab claw.
Yep. Another thing that happened is Vetzel was unconscious for most of the session. Omen went to Catwin and was like, "Hey, I'm totally not jonesing for the coin, but we're kind of fucked. Can I have the coin?" And she was like, "I don't fucking have it on." And he was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, fuck off." And he was like, "What?" And then she kind of walked off, and he was like, "God damn it!" And he walked back to the crab. He had a slight slip where he was like, "I'm gonna go over to Vetzel," and I was like, "No, you wouldn't know he has it." Like, oh,
yeah. We got a little slip up on there.
We had big misunderstanding because somebody wants their fucking coin so bad, it's fucking with their optics and the memory.
Yeah.
Casual whistling. Eventually,
monkeys have pictures now.
Yeah.
Eventually, everyone kind of worked together. Omen was like, "Hey, Zoman, I have this weird crown. Do you know what it is?" "I don't know. It looks cursed." "Oh, well, put it on." And then he heard snake tongue, and he was like, "This is weird. Do you hear this?" And then Omen basically had to climb him like a tree to bat it off of his head.
Oh, speaking of, let me actually grab a picture of what that headdress looks like.
Because literally Zoman was like, "Bitch, that's cursed. Don't fucking wear it."
Yeah, that looks cursed.
What do you mean?
It's fine. It's probably fine.
I've seen a Lego
especially at this level.
It looks like it belongs to Ninjago. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it really
so true.
Eventually,
Ninjago.
Yeah. Eventually, Wit basically walked up to the monkeys, and then one of the monkeys just went, "Hey, can I have your bandana?"
No.
I was about to say, hold up. Hang on.
And Wit was kind of like, "Sure," and then saw it get lit on fire, and they're like, "God fucking damn it." Vetzel basically woke up in a panic, trying to like not have a fucking PTSD attack, as he told basically the magic casters what had happened in the session. Basically, there's a new landline, that he saw something coming, that he saw something awake, doesn't want to be awake, and the entire time, Catelyn has just been mom friend giving him temple massages.
And then we end off the session of everybody theorizing as to what exactly is happening with the speeches and the quotes that we were given, and then it ended with the fucking small baby two-headed snake looking at Omen, which was kind of creepy.
It also looked at Vetzel.
Yup.
Because Vetzel spoke snake tongue, and it was like, oh, kin.
When Omen wore the crown, I don't know if it is snake tongue. It could possibly be another language, probably abyssal. You never know with that type of like headdress.
Who knows?
Are you
Only one way to find out. Also, who's the one who gave the gorilla over here like the angry eyebrows?
Sorry. That was me.
I'm missing so many map funsies because all I see is black.
Is that gorilla the mean gorilla?
Yeah,
Where's
yes,
mean
that's
gorilla?
the one you have a rivalry with.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I gave him angry eyebrows.
This one looks like it's no. I'm just saying this one looks like it's in the Giga Chad pose.
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't even think about that, but yeah.
I just
Fucking
start
true.
hearing the fucking meme sound.
Anyway.
Can you feel my
your
heart?
monkey.
Anyways, is there anything else the party recalls that feels important to know?
What's the date?
Yeah. So, what is the date, guys? I can't recall because
It's either the night of the 11th or the morning of the 12th.
I believe it is past.
No, because we did morning 12th last time when we started for the crabs, so
That
it
was
should
last
still
time?
be.
Yes.
So it's the 12th then.
It should be the 12th. Yeah.
So why the hell?
Like
is it
12
so
portion.
hard on OBS?
Yeah. Yeah. Morning. Portum 12th morning is when we started last time, and then we did the looting and whatever else we did, and it should still be either morning or afternoon on the 12th.
Okay, we still got time. Yo, I'm like halfway done into this ramen, by the way, chat.
Hey yo, God, I want some beef yakisoba now.
Fair enough.
So
All right,
can,
anything
I guess we
else?
started?
I was about to say anything else. We covered the date. You took the fucking question from my mouth.
Well,
We
we're
didn't-
just ready. We got it on deck now, okay?
All right. I'll have to think.
We didn't do
this question.
We didn't do too much.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. So
Because I got a real bad headache.
in that case, give me
God, I'm so used to yelling after doing the recap.
yeah. I've been mixing it up a little bit.
I subconsciously just took a deep breath in preparation to yell.
Just
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Any moment now. Wait a minute.
we already did
It's
the whole
coming,
thing
I
about
know.
the let's go. Fucking all right.
Yeah.
I know, but you normally ask us after we do recap.
I
Yeah,
know. To help get the energy out of your system.
we're all little creatures of habit.
I suppose.
Oh.
Alright. Either way. I need to grab. So.
Oh, and the orcs finally got tokens too, aside from Kasha.
Yeah, they're here as well.
Well, I
And
guess
the huge...
I do have one more thing that we can go over above table before we start.
Oh yeah,
and
Kasha's a pretty boy. Not Kasha, Katir.
Katir.
He's a pretty
Oh,
boy.
It's the stuff we talked about after last session about like the riddle thing that we're kind of trying to work out.
Yeah, there was some theorizing going on.
There was some theorizing going on, so let's try to keep that in mind as we go forward. I guess that's all I'll say.
As in, when the wild milk comes and the wolf converges, the maiden and scholar shall bleed. Open your mind, seek ruby and ivory, and give enlightenment to the two-headed seed.
Yeah, that one.
Did I get that right? I did that from memory.
Yes.
No way you did that from memory. You're cracked.
Yeah.
I said it so many times.
Technically, based on the translation, it could be either give enlightenment or simply enlighten the two-headed seed, but that is what you have.
But I am Big Pentameter go burr.
Big brain go burr.
Either way, it is in the ashes and the smoke mixing with rain and cloud overhead that we return to our heroes, as at this point as you and your allies have since converged together around the smoldering but still yet burning, fighting against the rain, the remnants of the wreckage of this ship. And as
sorry.
No, go on.
I didn't know if we had collected any of the fulgurite yet.
No one's collected any of the fulgurite yet. Most of the apes have been mostly focusing on like gathering up like boards of woods, and like basically sticks and.
Okay. I didn't know if that had happened, but like after I left, so.
Oh, question. Did we get inspiration?
Oh,
good point.
Give me.
To whom do the fates smile upon today? This is what happens when you break schedule.
That's a good question. All right, look, we're experimenting here. We don't want to. You gotta
experimenting here.
Yeah, always gotta leave them second guessing. You know, gotta leave them.
True. Never let them know your next move.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Big facts.
All right, so first and foremost, we have. Yep. A 1, so Omen gets a point of inspiration.
Hey.
And secondly... Yeah! That's a 6, reroll. Yeah!
Why aren't you rolling a d4?
Because I'm stubborn! There's a 3, so Vetzel gets a point of inspiration.
Why?
This is what I get for asking why you're not rolling a d4.
Every time,
Wit, to go ahead and maybe sometimes don't ask questions you're not prepared to answer to.
No, I mean, every time I'm asked why he isn't just rolling a d4, I haven't gotten inspiration.
Snitches get stitches.
That's not snitching, that's just giving a better alternative.
Anyways.
I love you guys.
Love you too, man.
As the party has now reconvened, those who were unconscious or wounded have come out of their stupor and have begun licking their wounds. As Gregor, at this point, after they have since finished looking up from what basically guts and random crab viscera remain on the beach, he just kind of like, as he kind of starts kind of slung some of that off to the sides before standing up and walking over to the group. All right, how's everyone faring?
I point.
Blood.
Not well.
I point at Puck.
Okay.
Vetzel kind of like grabs his head, like shakes and goes, I think I saw the spirit realm.
As Catwayne's just kind of like basically propping you up as you're moving your way back towards the rest of the group. He'll live.
So, what are we gonna do with the child?
Well, we have no. Well,
I actually have a plan on that one.
We're not eating it.
No, what?
And we're not
hold on. Wait a second. Why did you come to that conclusion like very fast?
He's as Catwayne just puts up. He's still loopy from coming out of consciousness. Just ignore him.
Right. My plan is that we take them. We take the kid into the tribe of orcs. It's better than out here in the wilderness.
Up to the cave.
Well, we may have to go ahead and keep the kid safe with us for a little while. So the kid is coming with us to the cave. And then right after that, after the storm has settled down at least a little bit, we go ahead to the tribe.
Are we going to the sea cave or the cliff cave?
The sea cave currently is closer, and we have since moved at least some of our supplies from the pirate campsite over to there, at least as much as we could carry.
Are we able to fit all of us in the cave?
It's as Owen puts it, it's actually quite it's quite large, and it's
and there won't be any flooding.
It looks kind of over the group. If only I had my advocates with me. I mean, with the amount of crew we have here, looking over at the apes, one ape is currently just kind of banging a rock against the cage to just like start smashing it apart. I think
25 of them.
I think we have enough manpower, if nothing else, to help. If should there be any flooding problems, we should be able to set up some form of rudimentary dam or floodgate.
All right.
Who has the kid?
Catwing.
Catwing.
It is
Right.
It is currently.
Yeah.
It is currently.
Arson
betwixt
did have
her
the kid,
bosom.
but Elmo started getting hungry.
Yes, Catwing has boobs. Funny. Anyway.
That's a kind of
Sorry.
like. Yeah,
You're
sorry.
fine.
Wait, actual question though, is Catwin like doing any breastfeeding or anything like that, or is it just nestled?
No, it's a
She is
reptile.
Yeah, it's just
not.
nest.
She's keeping him warm from the cold and the rain.
It's a reptile.
Yeah.
They don't-
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Not wet nurse.
Yeah.
The reason I asked is because I was like, oh, is she nursing? And if she was, that means that she might like have recently had a child. So that's why I asked.
Okay, I know.
She's not the wet nurse.
The milk.
I've
Very
raised, I've
dry
raised
nurse.
children in the past, but I'm afraid I don't think this snake here is looking to breastfeed anytime ever.
Not looking too mammalian.
Aye.
That's a kind of like.
But the cave is actually fairly expansive. If anything, might recommend trying to put up any sort of supports maybe in the future to just fortify the walls. But outside of that, I mean, pretty good as a starting point for setting up an outpost at the very least. Plenty of space to put dividers for rooms.
Well, we can go ahead and camp there and wait until the storm passes out. I mean, the more we are near to the Hasamasi camp, then I guess we are able to go ahead and travel there much more easily rather than going back on our old campsite. So yeah.
Then also might be able to set up a part.
By the way, Betzel, have you heard anything from your father's contact?
Betzel's kind of like still shaking his head, trying to like get the ringing out of his ears from eating an elemental. Kind of looks up to Wit and goes, sorry, bit fuzzy still. Dad said he's not coming.
Oh. Did you get a refund at least?
I got the discounts, the best I could get. According to him, it's hard to get things through the blockade. Well, okay, blockade's a strong word. More just ships in general.
Surprised he can't teleport us like that did.
Sadly, I don't even think Dad's that strong. If he was, we'd all be home by now. And by the way, and he kind of like shifts his head to look to Gregor, very much still supporting himself on Catwin.
Mm-hmm.
Wit will put a wing over Vetzel to protect him from the rain, and as well as Puck, the two people next to him.
Ew, crab, wet, ew.
Vetzel kind of like looks to Gregor. Hey, how are you holding up?
Sorry, who is that?
Vetzel's asking Gregor how he's holding up.
I'm doing as good as we can be right now. Didn't really sustain too much damage on the way here. Managed to avoid drowning at least, which is good.
By the way, I forgot to mention something.
Hmm?
Remember when I gave you the medicine?
Indeed.
You have Wit to thank for that. He gave me the idea to get it.
That's all.
What? You did. I didn't even think of it at the time.
Wit
Well,
looks a little bashful.
then I appreciate the both of you then.
You would be thanking Dad if you knew him.
But time for thanks is later. We have to move.
By the way, Gregor,
Yes?
when we get to the cave, can you and I talk?
Sure. Suppose we'll have plenty of time in between setting up camp and stockpiling wood. He just looks over once again over at the apes. Zoman, is by any chance you could talk to Smoke? Was it? As I'm picks up. Technically, his name in Draconic would be Smythe, though in Common that would translate to Smoke. Is it right? Yes. Could you establish a rapport with him to see about actually transporting these supplies? I'll try. He just starts moving over.
Mention that it's somewhere warm and dry.
I also want to suggest, I think Sabine and Puck should be the one to lead us, considering that some of the people are occupied.
Hang on, where is... Oh, she's over there getting stoned. Okay. Arson's out of the question.
Where is Arson in the map?
Arson is currently 5 feet above us, literally high.
Oh. I cannot see that in the map.
I think she's actually in the tree line giving Emma a talking to is what it was happening.
Yeah.
She's gathering leaves for a blunt.
That, well, we'll see.
Fetzel also kind of looks to Catwin and goes, I am... Getting hit by an elemental hurt a lot. You don't suppose you have any healing spells or anything?
I'm afraid not currently. While I am trained in medicine, I'm afraid I don't have much in terms of magical healing right now, outside of what materials I had that I've since expended. But, well, at the very least I can aid in confirming that you won't be dying anytime soon.
Thank you, Catwin.
At least not under my watch. I'd kill you before that happened.
We both know there are bigger things happening with me, so who knows? Maybe it's a bad idea, not a bad idea to start the process.
Yeah.
Could I go gather some of the fulgurite?
Sure. I'll say if you want to. I'll say you've been kind of doing that intermittently as you've been kind of going back and
forth
forth between
Fulgurite.
Fulgurite. So you know where the lightning struck the ground and then it kind of creates this sort of like glass. Yes. Yeah. Fulgurite is basically glass created from lightning strikes.
Fulgur is lightning in Latin.
Okay.
I go ahead and tug into Witz's wing to get his attention. Yo, hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Is Caution here?
Yeah, she's right over there.
Yeah, you can see as Kasha seems like talking among some of the other orcs, because the Proto has also since showed up along with the others who seem to have all of their supplies currently with them. And she seems to be just kind of. She's like they're all looking on confused that like they look dumbfounded as Kasha seems to be trying to explain what the hell has been happening.
And then Puck runs over and tries to give the DeProto a hug.
Yeah.
You are smothered in matted wet fur.
Oh,
Awesome.
Okay.
It does not resist.
But I missed my...
Nothing. Just Puck hugging with the proto.
Yeah.
Kasha looks confused a bit, but just kind of shrugs.
Kasha is concerned.
Yeah, she.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that Puck didn't roll for animal handling. That's amazing. That means their relationship is
They're
improving.
The proto is tolerating your presence. Also, you're warm.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
Did you need to talk to her about something?
No, I actually want you to talk to her about our current situation right now, because right now you could go ahead and tell her that we are going to be heading into a different location. Uh, Considering that all of this is occurring right now, our little hunt, quote unquote, will be
Mm.
have to be put on hold, considering that we aren't able to go ahead and hunt in this circumstances. I point upward.
Actually,
I point upward towards the fucking rain and storm.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that we've already been basically over that, but let me finish gathering all this fulgurite and I'll go talk to her.
Alright. For when roll me, because you already found the deposit. It's not a question of finding it.
Mm-hmm.
Roll for me a. Hold on. Let me double check how this works again.
Can I gather the elemental dust from when I ate the thing?
The most I'll say is that after it basically turned to dust, after consuming and eating it, what remains, and the high winds that are blowing through the area, and have also been basically blowing for the past couple hours at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, dude, it's gone.
You did mention something about it right afterwards.
Yeah, it turned into dust and then just.
Okay.
I always forget that Vetso fucking Kirby the damn elemental.
Yeah, you did after having a very traumatic episode.
Hey, Shadow, thank you for using the term Kirby and not anything else.
Yeah. I was about to say Yoshi, but that doesn't fit well.
No, I mean like the V word.
We can say that on here, right? Right.
Yeah.
When we use the V word?
We can say vor, it's fine. Anyway.
Hate that word so much.
Anyway, hang on. This is so you are currently trying to basically prospect for the fulgurite, because this is a crafting material.
Is these like shards of crystals?
Well, hang on. Let me grab a picture of what fulgurite
Would
looks
it be
like.
Would it be possible to like dig it out of the sand?
Well, yeah.
Right.
It's just a question of how much you'd be able to get within the past basically hour or two.
It is glass.
That is a good point. It is glass. What tools are you trying to use to remove it?
He's trying to dust away the base of it with his hands and basically dig it out of the sand.
Do you have a shovel?
I have hands and daggers.
My hands.
Okay.
I have something that might help.
I was
Oh,
about to say.
Am I allowed to jump in?
What are you trying?
Crowbar.
Oh.
I technically I think I technically have one of those with my thieves' tools. Yeah, I also have a crowbar.
I will say, unfortunately, a crowbar will not be able to help with this.
Damn it.
Yes, it could help with digging out around it.
Because of this, I'll say this will be a
He's basically trying to very carefully dust away the sand around it and dig it out so as to not damage
It's
it.
also raining. Wouldn't that make the sand like really wet?
Yeah, that's not helping matters either.
It could make it easier to dig it out if it's just like.
True, but it's also like wet sand, like basically piling back in, because it's to a certain point it kind of turns to like mud, like quicksand.
Would it be possible for him to just stick his hands down as far as possible and like try to grab under it and pull up?
I will say, like as you're looking at these pieces of fulgurite, they're large. Like it seems like after the lightning struck, it went deep. So like getting one, it's like trying to pull an anthill, like after like pulling a anthill out of the ground after you poured. Yeah.
He's planning on using it for bomb material. So would it be possible to just hit it with a hammer and collect as much as possible?
Okay, if you just want to get fulgurite dust, I'll allow that.
Well, like shards.
Okay, yeah, fulgurite shards, I'll allow that. In that case,
For
if you're not trying
and
to keep
stuff.
any like large solid pieces, this
Wait,
would
real
just
quick, above
be
table. Why would we want a large solid piece? What would we use it for?
crafting. Just
Bomb.
it's a large piece of glass. I mean, you can use it for whatever, crafting purposes, whether if you're for glass working, for magic items or jewelry or whatever.
Above table as well. I was about to say that if we can't harvest this enough, I suggest like marking it. Like,
Well, Whit was planning on using it to enhance his bombs.
All right.
oh,
Okay.
bombs. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
We
say
can-
for this because I've already found it. So I'll say, just roll
So I'll be
roll
right
a
back.
d4 and add your Constitution modifier.
Oh boy.
Oh, he doing Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
How
Give
much
me
effort can you put behind this to start pulling out stuff?
Mm.
All right.
Oh. Oh.
I'll say because if
He's
you're
literally just taking his hammer and trying to get shards. That's what he's doing.
right. Yeah, I'll say there is also the trouble of like trying to as it's turning to dust and shattering. There's also the task of trying to separate it from the sand on top of the high winds blowing in the area, blowing pieces away as you're shattering it. So like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
he wasn't trying to like fully shatter it into dust, but into
Right. But still, it isn't helping matters given the circumstances. But either way, you're able to get 2 units of fulgurite shards.
Ooh.
Would Puck have noticed this attempt at getting this shards?
I mean, from the loud cracking
very loud.
noises, yes.
Yeah.
From the sound of
Okay.
glass shattering on the amongst the howling wind.
All right, I'm gonna try something. So, Puck is gonna like start walking and beckon to the DeProto to follow and head over to the glass.
Oh.
There's more than just one deposit, isn't there? And there's
Oh
more than
my
just the one
goodness.
deposit that Wit just dealt with, right?
As you try to guide it Proto over, Kasha kind of like puts a hand on your shoulder, like, what are you doing?
Fuck.
She doesn't look
Can
outright
Wit help him?
like hostile, but she gives a look like a cautious kind of look of like what, like what are you doing?
I'll beckon
can-
to her too and head over to the deposit, like with like a big like happy expression on my face.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okie dokie, you got it, Chief.
Come on.
I'll take.
Sorry, I double clicked. Broken mouse.
I'll take the 17.
17.
Kasha seems confused before she just kind of gestures like, for a minute, Vagan, Olga, and like starts pointing to the others to basically just follow as they like look between themselves like, okay, and they begin to follow.
All right, and we're gonna head over to the deposit, to one of the deposits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And with Kasha's help, I am going to try to like tie a rope around like a part of the deposit to the DeProto, and then have it try to lift it and pull it out so it's no longer stuck.
This is some big brain stuff.
Okay, you have 50 feet of rope.
But the reason that I want to use Kasha is because she knows more about the DeProto than I do, and I want to make sure that like whatever like harness / lifting thing that we attach to it isn't gonna hurt it.
I will say for this, because this is very creative.
What can also help describe what's going on to Kasha?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll say because this is a very creative attempt. I will allow a try. I will say for not Omen. Oh my god, for Puck. If you could roll for me an animal handling check, however, because Kasha is there, with the animal helping, this will be an advantage. 15.
Okay.
All right. In that case, for Puck, if you could roll for me a d6 plus, oh, this will actually be plus the Proto's con mod. Hold on.
Oh, is the proto chunky?
It's pretty chunky.
It's very large.
Big boy.
Let me grab how heavy, how big of a constitution is there for a giant wombat?
You can just already hear the Moto meme. For some reason.
Bless
Oh,
you.
bless you. Bless
Hang
you.
on.
Thank you.
Was it dire wombat? I think it was. Here we go.
The big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed it is. What if we like attach weapons into the proto? Make it like a battle steed.
Hold the phone.
It's a big,
I
sturdy
could-
boy.
Still here?
He can probably do this.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, Ghost is mute. Okay. Gotcha.
I'm trying to find it. Is this it? Okay, yeah, sure, this works. Roll for me. 1d6 plus 4, Mitchum.
Oh.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll flat.
4.
5.
Oh.
9.
So as you're working to just like slowly heave, as you're about to start pulling one of the pieces, you hear a bit of a cracking, like, oh shit, slower. We're gonna have to do this in increments. As it basically take a little bit to kind of dig away some of the sand, pull, trying to like pull out this solid piece of the fulgurite. It looks like, you know when you pour molten metal into like an anthill, and it creates this whole like spidering like network out from the ground. That's what you see as you slowly manage to pull out 9 units worth of a pure intact fulgurite.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Can you put that in chat? I don't even know how to spell it.
Okay.
I can.
I got it. There you go.
Fulgurite.
Oh,
Okay.
I was
Awesome.
Now remember, this is one solid piece of glass.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm gonna strap it to the Deproto.
All right. So as they're looking at this, like some of the orcs are just like, whoa, as they're looking on.
What about the apes? What about the apes? Do they see
the apes are just like, oh, it seems like they're a lot of them are currently busy with whatever conversation frickin' Zoman is having between Smoke and a few of the other apes. Though a few of them are like, as this is happening, a few of them are looking on like, ooh, like almost kind of cheering on.
Wit's gonna thank Kasha for her help.
She gives a confused smile and gives a thumbs up. And she does kind of like a hammer and fist motion, like crafting.
He nods.
She nods.
And he also puts his fingers together, like the 2 fingers and the thumb, like money. Like it could be worth a lot too.
Yeah, we'll say because this is like hang on, because a unit's worth is about like for the sake of standardization, it's about 5 pounds.
Okay.
So this is a fully intact 40 pounds. Sorry, 45-pound hunk of lightning glass.
As I'm like just casually strapping it up to the Deproto, I'm just gonna like look over at Wint and just be like, look what we got.
Thanks, Puck.
Kasha kind of holds up a hand before she starts like wrapping up some of it in cloth to basically, like make sure it doesn't stab against anything because, glass.
Or break.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
so how rich are we with that?
Good question.
We'll have to see how much someone will pay.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, As Gregor turns over, all right, I think we've harvested just about everything we can here. That's, well, he looks back. There's another of like some of the burning wreckage like collapsing on itself.
Mm-hmm.
The storm isn't getting any lighter soon, so we should probably get moving.
Suggest we bolt it right now.
I wouldn't suggest sprinting in this weather.
Yeah, you're right.
Coughs up more blood.
Right, yes. Well, at the very
We
least,
need
get
to
to the
rest.
shelter.
We need rest and fire, because man, am I freezing. All of us are probably freezing right now.
Hang on. Zoman! As you just hear from the others, just whoo, 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 like a bunch of them hollering. Before you just see like a single chimp hand hold up with the torch, trying to rally everyone. Yeah, as they all just woo, woo, like and then start grabbing all of the wooden supplies that they've been holding up. Just like some of them are just kind of grabbing it in their arms, while others are just kind of like looking over to the Proto, and as the Proto starts looking a bit confused and nervous, as someone comes up, Kasha, oh boy,
I can translate.
yes. Smoke, and a few of the other apes are asking if whether or not they can put wood on the Deproto.
Basically, gonna ask, hey, can they use the Deproto for the wood too?
Kasha looks over at the pile of wood that they've been amassing. Let's see how much wood they've been able to get from this wreckage.
At least some of it.
Basically, all of this would be equivalent in survival materials.
Which is very important.
As Akasha looks over to see, they have about basically 20 units worth of survival materials.
Ooh.
As he looks over, just some. As he starts doing the gestures.
We'll go. Some of it, not all of it, but some of it.
Kasha basically does like start tying, start wrapping. We will put it on. And
bundle it, and they will put as much as they can.
Yeah, Zoman relays, and Smoke seems to nod. Before kind of like turning to one of the other orangutans and just kind of moving towards the woods. As they start literally just pulling leaves and fibers to start wrapping up the planks and bundles of wood. And as they start laying down the piles and the orcs begin putting on some of it, how much the Proto would probably be able to take about half. As you can see, the bags, the fulgurite, and then all these massive fucking bundles of woods that are very quickly starting to pile up on the back of the Proto as it seems to look a little bit concerned, just before Kasha just kind of pats it on the snout like, it's okay, buddy.
Okay, but it all fits on the Deproto?
Half.
Okay, half of it does. So, question about weight on our character sheets. Is it in pounds? Is that the idea behind it?
Yes, it is in pounds.
Okay. I will add the weight for the other half of it, which
let me
how much would that be?
Yeah, let me double check how much one unit of survival materials.
Vettel can't help.
What can carry the fulgurite without being encumbered?
Yeah. Carrying a 40-pound hunk of glass? Sorry, 45
pounds?
Yeah,
maybe somebody else should carry it, actually, because I have all, like, the monster parts on me, which I haven't added weight to yet.
Each unit's worth of material is roughly 5 pounds.
Okay.
And a single unit can typically... Well, it depends on the material, of course. But a singular unit can typically be used to make, like, one weapon or one piece of armor.
Question. How much wood is there?
A lot. It is
Like
a
from
number.
from what the apes got. It was about 20 units worth of survival materials.
We can all carry some of everything we got
Yeah.
without being
I
weird.
could
It's
I
pretty.
could carry like a little bit of it. I still have to do some scouting as well.
I can carry all of it.
What?
Oh.
No, I just mean if like the orcs carry some, the apes carry
No, like
some,
I
we
legit
carry
can carry all
some,
of it.
like 500 pounds worth of stuff.
Hang on.
Oh, is it? Well, because
well,
my
yeah. Hang on. Let me.
right now I can carry 130 pounds extra.
I'm getting really close to max on my weight, so yeah, it would be
Because
best if someone else could carry.
Puck, you're carrying like 63 pounds of crab meat right now, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm at 132 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, my maximum is 240.
My
the
max
only-
is 165, so I'm getting real close to
Because
maxed
what I was
out.
realizing now, that doesn't list a
Mine's
weight
200,
for the
I think.
surviving materials. Hold the phone.
Yeah, I can
Mine's
just carry
10.
all of it. Just put it on my tail.
Well, because that's
Mine's
about like
210.
10 units worth, which is like almost enough to make a shelter, enough to make the house.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I can carry it.
Carrying all the wood to build that encompasses an entire house.
Yeah, again, I can carry up to 130 more pounds.
Oh, actually, hold on.
Because my max is 240.
But I have about 100 more that I can carry without being encumbered.
I'll say just again to keep, I'll to put it as like a standardized thing. Hang on. Okay, actually, how many units does it take for making a weapon? Because I didn't really cover much about it, but technically you can make like primitive weapons out of survival materials as well. If you want to make like a wooden spear or something like that. Hold on.
But yeah, just make Vessel the pack mule. Just he can tie it to his tail.
It's not gonna be fun, but you can do it.
Yeah, I'll carry it.
Again, I can carry just under 100 more pounds.
Okay. 3 units for
I am also
armor.
reaching my limit as well.
Yeah, I can carry about 10 more pounds.
Okay, so yeah,
because
it would
I
equate
still
to,
have a lot of stuff.
survival materials would equate again to about 5 pounds. So that's
I'm at 110.7 out of 210.
Yeah. So that's 50 pounds worth of wooden planks, essentially.
I can carry that easy, guys. Just let the snake carry it. It's easy.
All right.
Yeah.
So in that case,
But tries to lift the rest of the wood, it just fucking drops it.
The apes basically start putting all of the they basically start putting all of the bundles of like planks and wood all into one of the cages, wrap that together, and then they just carry it over and just slap it onto your tail, and then just tie it down.
Crush the tail? What did that crush in Vettel's tail?
Ties it to it.
Yeah,
basically
tying it on like the fulcrum to like between where like between your back and your tail, like where at that point, like where our tailbone would be, on us humans. It's not the greatest. It's a little clunky. It's a little unwieldy, but it works.
Yeah. Vessel just kind of like looks like he's ready to pass out for the past couple hours. He's just like, I don't care. Just
that's fair.
I just want to sleep.
All right, I think we have everything now. Is everyone ready to get moving?
Yeah, let's move.
All right.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Onward ho! Survival awaits.
Just so you all know, I don't feel alive, so I can't fight if anything happens. So I'm just the cart that everyone protects, because, it's all I'm good for right now.
Don't worry, I'll handle the scouting. I'll make sure that there is no threat that will come our way.
Oh, Saint Genix, guide us. We are in your hands. Oh, glory.
Alrighty, so as we return back to the world map, the island map, I should say. So, as Zombie kind of picks up, the cave in particular The sea cave is actually, as mentioned before, just south of the original pirate base camp, about here on the map.
Somebody eating? What you eating, bro?
I mean, drinking
Snacks,
because I have
bro?
low blood sugar.
Don't
That's
worry
fair.
about it.
Just
Yeah.
Just to like put push
Yeah.
the talk on or something, maybe.
I was gonna say, if you could just refrain from keep the crackling on the mic. Put it about here. The cave is about here on the map, so as long as we don't run into any complications, it should be. Hopefully, we should be able to get there within the next few hours.
all right.
Should be a pretty easy track.
Omen does Omen does a little bit of like stretching before he bolts off
All right,
to
all right. So
to scout.
Omen, roll your scoutage, and who is going to be leading as the navigator?
We still have Arson with us,
Fucking
right?
Gregor. Well, yeah, but I don't think we're gonna have her roll. I was thinking probably Puck and Gregor, right?
Yeah, we can have Gregor. Oh, right, shit, one wrong thing.
Because that's what happens when we first.
21. Good to know.
Nature, is everyone coming with us, or are they gonna have to
Yes.
make separate rolls to do the companion rules?
Everyone.
This basically, you guys are moving like as a caravan.
With
Okay.
an entire group of apes. This is
Which I will
Yeah.
awesome.
say,
Okay.
because of how
Okay.
large the group is now, it's the caravan is moving slower.
I just had to be sure that we weren't having to leave some people behind due to the companion rules.
No. For the sake of this, you guys are basically moving as a caravan, which essentially your navigation speed on the map is going to be basically halved because you have a lot more people to take into account and moving.
Did he seem less hostile?
They seem to be less hostile, though they are definitely seeming cautious. Like they are kind of forming their own cliques and troops, like sort of away from the Deproto proper, and something like kind of keeping an eye out for themselves somewhat. Though they are kind of keeping strength in numbers, keeping near the group, and seem to have kind of divvied up their own sort of individual sort of patrols, for lack of a better term.
They at least seem to kind of trust us now.
They don't regard you as hostile.
Okay, that's the important thing.
Currently.
Does it change anything for like our navigation, perception, anything like that?
For skill
like
checks,
or scouting?
for skill checks, currently nothing changes. However,
It's just a movement speed.
Yeah, currently.
Is there? Right. I was
Okay.
wondering if there was anything that I forget if there's any rules that involve int or dex for the traveling rules.
That would be more in the realms of like prospecting, and searching for
Okay.
materials.
Let's not gather some stuff because we are kind of like really full.
So,
I'll prospect for like herbs for Kasha
yes,
then.
as it has since past midnight and is now turning to dawn at this rate. The very early sunrise creeping along the coastline to the east.
Is it pretty?
It is. As muted as it is from the storm clouds on the horizon, that you can still see the glow of the orange amongst some of these, and it actually seems to be faintly illuminating now some of the clouds overhead that are like a very kind of soft violet.
Ooh,
looks pretty.
I'm so pretty.
So like it is actually that's all. It reminds you a lot of a mere fraction of the colors of the painted sea. As you look out along the shoreline as the party's moving along in your haze, in and out of consciousness, somewhat.
That's just very much like, it's pretty, not until you're up high. Very not pretty.
But
so
either
how
way,
far am I from the group? Like the distance between me, since I bolted.
As far as you want to be.
40 feet.
40 feet's fine, yeah. Just kind of keep. Yeah, you're realizing now you kind of have to keep a much wider perimeter, moving around because of the amount of people that are following now, and also kind of keeping an eye on some of the apes.
Every time Omen goes like a little far, he looks back, does a head count, and then goes again. Repeat.
Yep.
Kind of like
Just keeping like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh fuck! I lost count. So you're keeping on, but no one seems to have gone missing just yet.
What about the surroundings with my 21 with the perception?
They're 21. Well, we'll have to see in a moment. Also, to clarify, who amongst the party is going to be navigating? I will say.
Okay.
Fucking Gregor, right?
Yeah, I think we should leave it to Gregor, and then if I could, I would like to do like the foraging thing, unless someone else feels.
I was
stronger
planning
about
on prospecting.
Okay.
All right.
I just want more stuff to try and make potions with.
Right?
Sorry, two people were talking at once. Sorry.
I said since that's an investigation, right?
Not investigation. It depends on what you're looking for. Okay, so, all right. Well, first off, we'll roll the navigation check for Gregor, and then I'll clarify.
Arson help him. Can Arson be helping him?
Arson can help. I'll say this is with advantage and with everything going on. He doesn't. Oh, he does have a bonus. Oh dear. Oh no, sorry, it was advantage. 25.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is totally fine. Literally just walking the exact same way they came from.
Let's go.
Yeah, the pace is slower than what you guys are used to, as there's a lot more to kind of balance and keep track of. The proto is moving a lot slower with the amount of weight on its back.
Buddy.
But he's
Poor
moving.
buddy.
He's just. I don't know what noise wombats make. They
buddy.
keep continuing. And now Wit and Puck. So what are you looking for in particular?
Something that Kasha could turn into a medicine to help.
Okay, so you're looking
people.
for herbs. That would be either an intelligence, a knowledge nature or survival check. Paco, are you looking for something similar, or are you looking for something different?
I am going to be an honest player here and say that I probably shouldn't get a roll because I'm the reason that we had advantage on the direction check.
No, that was from Arson. It was from Arson, and also on top of that, this is mapped territory, so that's also with advantage.
There.
Okie dokie then. What roll did you want? I guess it's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for medical herbs.
Yeah. Oh, you're also looking for herbs? Okay. In that case, roll your own.
Well, could Puck wouldn't Puck be helping me then?
Well,
yeah, advantage roll. That works. Oh,
okay.
But you already rolled.
Yeah,
I guess that's kind of weird.
Okay, I will say, if it was already rolled, then I would say unfortunately no. However, as another thing to clarify with that, if you roll with advantage, that means you have a greater chance of finding better medicine, or if you want to have separate rolls, that means you have the chance of finding more medicine overall. So that's kind of the give or take.
Got you. Okay.
So if you want more of it at a greater risk, or a greater chance of getting higher materials, but.
Okay. Given this situation, especially because we already have an 18 rolled, I'm gonna say that I'll just do my own roll. I think that's
No, it's
safer.
not an 18. Because it wasn't with advantage,
It was not with advantage for wit.
Right. Because if I picked now to give you advantage,
Yeah, that would have been something to call before.
Say before you rolled, yeah.
All right. So either way, I'm going to.
Would it be an intelligence for me as well, or survival?
Either or, whichever is higher for you.
Okay. Let's go.
17. Wit, high or low?
High.
All right. Okay, in that case, one moment, please. Now I have to check a list.
Oh God.
Actually, for both of these things, I need a list. So this is the coastline during autumn.
Good job, Whit. You extended this going by 4 weeks.
Alright, so, first off for Puck with a 17. You're looking for medicine specifically.
Yeah.
You actually managed to find, kind of on this, on the sort of tree line between the sandy beaches and into the forest proper, you find the sprawling fern-like shrub with these which explodes into these bunches of little tiny flowers in dozens of colors, kind of forming this floral canopy along one of these sections of trees. Which you would be familiar with and know of as Yarrow, also called Little Feather or Soldier Safety.
Oh, that's a cute
okay.
name. That's
Okay.
a cute name.
Can
It can be used
name in chat?
Oh, yep. I can do that. I can also put a picture in Nature's Beauty in a moment. It can be used to create either the oil can be used to make a tonic. However, the whole plant can be used to make a healing salve. So that would equate to basically either lesser or greater healing potion.
Ooh.
And however, as for...
Did you send the Fulgurite picture?
Oh, I did not do that either. I can also grab that.
I was just checking in on that since you said you were going to send the picture of the plant.
I'll say for Puck, it's not a Puck. Wit, if you could roll a dex save for me. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Oh no.
People have points of inspiration if they wish to use them, but that is their choice.
You want it? You want
No.
it?
Well, how many points of inspiration do we have? Is it worth it? This probably isn't that bad.
This is okay. Okay, hold on, Puck. Oh no, Mitchum. This is nature we're talking about.
That's true. That's true.
I have
last time
no
we did
idea
it,
what
we
you're
got an
talking
ambush.
about, guys.
We got ambushed by a damn fucking dragon.
I love you, Wit, but I don't know if it's worth an inspiration
It
for a
wasn't
reroll on this.
ambush.
It's your call. It's your call.
Yeah, do you want it or not? That's the thing.
It's y'all's call because y'all are the ones with the inspiration.
I don't have any, so I'm out.
I have one.
Jason and Omen are the ones with it, right?
Yeah.
I will flip the hourglass until for the decision to be made.
You know what? Yeah, I'll use the inspiration. I'll use the
Alright,
inspiration.
reroll.
Okay.
Please don't
Please
roll
don't roll lower.
17.
Okay,
That's good. Fuck yeah, let's
So,
go.
Wit, as you're currently kind of wading through some of the water, kind of keeping to the edge of the shoreline, looking around for various more aquatic plants, kind of growing along some of the oh my god, brain, what are they called? The tide pools. That are subsequently kind of filling and receding with the tides. And you manage to just narrowly avoid this what looks like a floating blue bubble on the that's like that's kind of this floating blue bubble that's kind of like cresting back and forth on the water, kind of flowing with the tides. Floating on the water like a blue bubble with a sail. It has this translucent body and these long kind of tendrils trailing off of it. That seem to have been like stranded on shore and caught on the rocks. It just looks like a large kind of blue bubble with like these sort of like thinner, long, just tendrils splayed out everywhere.
Do you have any pictures?
I can grab a picture real quick.
Guys, I think it's a jellyfish.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm trying to deduce what severity of jellyfish.
Oh, severity of bottom jellyfish, actually.
Hang on.
Can you imagine that
Oh.
information was wasted with just avoiding tripping?
Come on, copy. Oh, file is
How
too
much do you know
powerful.
about jellyfish?
What?
What did you say, Jason?
There
How
it
much do you know
is.
about jellyfish where you can deter its danger by sight?
It's about the
I know a lot about
this
marine
one.
life.
This one's about the size of like a football. Whereas
Oh.
the tendrils themselves are like several
Oh
feet long.
god. Oh god.
Oh, he knows it.
That means nothing to me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
It's not a man-o-war.
But yeah,
I am not joking.
you managed to just narrowly step away from that.
I am not a turtle. I do not know marine
Mitchum?
biology.
Yes it is.
No way. The size of a football, man-o-wars aren't that big.
I'll say Puck if you
Like
want to
above
roll
table?
a.
Yes it is.
Puck, I'll allow you, if you want to roll a survival or nature check at your discretion, looking at this thing.
Okay. But above table, yes it is.
It-
I'm just studying to be a marine biologist.
All right, fair enough.
Oh.
Yeah, D, anything could be bigger.
13.
That's
Whatever it is, you've heard stories about jellyfish, and you don't know how big they normally get or what type this thing is. Though it does seem to have really long tendrils and the head looks funny.
It looks funny.
Oh, fuck. Okay. All right.
Thank
Just
God.
hop over it.
Thank Nina.
with that inspiration coming through, bro.
No, it's the one
Almond
with
just
really.
looks back and goes like, wait! And then just instinctively jumps in the air.
Yeah. Wait! And then I point down. I point at the
He just
jellyfish.
instinctively starts flying. Like, what?
You almost fucking stepped on that shit.
That doesn't look good at all.
Oh, by the way, does the group like manage to avoid that, like the jellyfish?
I assume
Yes.
so. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's in like a tide pool that the group is able to kind of like meander the way around.
Yeah, let's just not.
Unless
fuck
you
with
do
it.
want to try to mess with it.
Nah.
I will say, Puck, it does look like it'd be venomous.
Okay.
Why you gotta tell? Why you gotta
Yeah. I'm tempted. I am going to attack it.
Okay, I will say if you would like to try to extract the poison, try to quote unquote carve the jellyfish.
Yeah.
This will be a nature or survival check.
Okay.
Yeah, the crafting that we're gonna be doing in here is gonna be oof.
All right. This is what I'm gonna do. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I am because it's in the little pool right now, right?
It's in a tide pool, kind of like sprawled out on. It's like partially sprawled out on the rocks.
Are we
Okay.
still futzing with the jellyfish?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he's planning to extract it for venom.
And for the first time that anyone has seen, am going to use and cast prehensile hair.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, before you do that, Mitchum, did you ever process what you were trying to process like 10 sessions ago?
Oh
Good luck
yeah,
the animal venom, but that's we'll talk about that later.
yeah.
It was just a heads up, like, hey, did we ever do that?
Yeah.
Oh no, I just have lots of body parts and venom on me.
Venoms.
I have so many things on me, it's insane.
I hope you keep track of them all.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use prehensile hair so that I can pull the jellyfish out of the water.
Okay.
And
smart.
then and then be able to like work with it without like the fear of being stung and stuff. Like, so I can keep it away from me up to 10 feet away from me while also like trying to like navigate getting the venom out.
I will say, all right, here's how this will work.
Yes.
So, using your hair as a limb, attempting to harvest the venom from this creature, it is creative, and I will allow it. However, because you're trying to use your prehensile hair to work with a very complex toolkit, I will say the check is at disadvantage. However, if there is a failure, you won't get stung.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So higher risk of basically higher risk of losing the poison, but you are not as at risk of getting stung.
You get to live.
Fair enough. I'll give it a
You're playing it
shot.
safe. You're not playing it for results.
Alrighty. What check do you want?
This would be. Hold on. Is it the same to harvest it? Hold on. Oh wait. Yeah, it would be either nature. Yeah, either nature or survival.
Okay.
Can I also
Can
roll?
you imagine? Oh, yeah, go ahead, Jason.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see what fuckery Puck is doing? Because Vetzel is seeing some magic shit and he doesn't know what it is.
Sure. We'll cover you in a minute, but I'll also let you make the roll.
Magic scheme.
Okay, yeah, just for like flavor and context, I suppose. Puck's like beard basically is coming out like from his face to like go and manipulate all of this stuff.
Like the tendrils of an octopus.
Yeah, basically.
Like they start creeping out. These long blonde tendrils of hair corded up like basically corded up like ropes. Begin to sort of basically extend and sprawl out across the grounds, like an octopus crawling.
And the ponytail on the back of his head is like moving around, like kind of like almost like a dog tail.
his tail, like his ponytail's wagging, like oh boy, as
Yep.
the beard slithers like serpents towards the jellyfish. This will be a survival or nature check at disadvantage.
Big roll, baby.
That is a 10. Unfortunately, you're trying to as you're trying to like hold the parts and pieces of your kit with the vials and everything. Like I just gotta, but right before you're about to start slicing off or carving any pieces from it, the tide just kind of sweeps in as your hair gets soaked. And you managed to pull it away. You managed to pull it out of the tide pool. However, there's a large spray of salt water as one of the waves crashes in, and then just kind of like slowly washes away the remains of the jellyfish, leaving you just kind of like a lump of jelly in your in your hair.
I'm gonna like look back over at anybody watching with the saddest expression on my face.
Yeah, Vetzel, you have no idea what the fuck is happening.
Yeah, Vetzel's just like, when did you
He's
have
like
a beard?
high. He's like high.
Yeah, Vetzel just kind of like stares at this. He's looking at this big ass crate, and he's just like, I didn't know you had a beard, and then just keeps going.
I tried, buddy, and I double pat you on the back.
And as the hijinks continues further on behind you, Omen, as you're doing your rounds, just kind of patrolling around and around the group, keeping an eye out on the water, looking up at the clouds, looking back out at the coastline in front of you. However, you first notice some of the apes are actually getting a little either a little skittish or a little active, like woo, 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 like letting out noises for the rest of the troop. Before you're like, what the fuck are they talking about? Before you kind of let out kind of looking around a bit. Before like, wait, what was that noise? It's a little hard to hear over the wind, though you can kind of hear faintly off in the distance, like almost a crackling noise, Not the same as like the lightning crackling nearby, but almost like when you leave popcorn in like basically in a pan with oil and like there's no lid on it and it just and it's like crackling and snapping everywhere.
Yeah,
yeah. You're hearing that intermittently, like pop, 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 along with like, wait, what the fuck is that sound? And with another boom explosion ringing out. As you're like, what the fuck is that? It sounds like several like kind of mini pops and bangs before there's the occasional loud like crack, like a firecracker going off.
You know the feeling where you get that in your ear? Yeah, that's what Omen is.
It's like tinnitus,
right
like
now.
ringing in your ear.
Yeah, like he rubs his like elven ear and goes, guys, we got a little trouble." And then I jumped down from a tree and then put a hand up to like hold them from the people that is behind.
Yeah, I'll say at this point, Omen and also the rest of the group as they're moving there forward, you can actually see the sea cave from here. It's almost like this. It's almost like this sort of a scenic kind of plateau, kind of cresting up along the edge of the shoreline, slowly increasing before it's just a solid drop.
That is cool.
Yeah, this sheer kind of rocky cliff face. You can barely make out, kind of leaning from the sides, this massive opening kind of in the side that almost kind of curls inward, as if you're looking at the arm reaching out from the earth, like on the right hand sides.
Okay. Has the others catch up to Omen now at this point when he stopped?
I'll say at this point the rest of the party catches up. They can hear it from here.
Okay.
Can we update the token on the map?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
So you guys hear that, right?
Sounds like New Year's back at New Arcaster. Make it stop.
Should we investigate it or just keep moving for the cave?
I vote.
Coughs up more blood.
Okay.
Vote. Fuck it.
How about this? The rest of the group can go ahead and do this. Me and Wit can survey the area. Wit can fly, possibly if the wind is in favor of him, and then I can go ahead and scout from the ground to see what it is.
All right.
Stay safe.
So Wit and Omen are moving forward.
Yeah, we are basically. So this is.
Is the wind still coming from the south?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
I can't stay in the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to keep moving forward, or if you stop, you're gonna drop down.
Yeah.
So
you can ride the wind, though you can't really hang in midair for too long.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what
So here's the thing in my mind. Like the others are going for the cave. Omen and Wit are going to be investigating. This is how we're splitting up, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we're splitting the party.
No. Don't panic. We got this. I'm just clarifying on what's happening right now above table. Like I'm just clarifying stuff. But yeah, that's basically what is happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
So in that case, for both Omen and Puck, sorry, not Omen and Puck, Omen and Wit, you're the two. Your two are heading scouting ahead.
Yeah, we're going to be heading for the sound, while the others are going for the cave, I believe.
No, it's coming from the direction of the cave.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was.
We're heading for the cave while everyone hangs back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's hard to make out like the details on the wind. Though with your what was it 21? You're able to make out there's like a slight kind of echoing resonance to it.
All right, we scout then.
Okay. All right, in that case, we shall move to the party moving ahead.
Fuck. Damn.
What's up?
Oh, fuck. Oh boy.
I hope the... Oh, actually, hold on. Maybe I should actually say...
I guess I'll pull out my quarterstaff in case.
Control bar.
Yeah, I'm readying in action as well.
Alright.
I'm ready to attack anything
I've
that
put a little
shows up.
observer token at the very bottom so that for like what the rest of the party can see. So at least the rest of the party has something to look at as all this is happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys, Wit
So-
and Omen, you should have control of your
Do we know if
tokens.
the cave is just straight ahead?
Yeah,
The
is the
cave,
cave, like, straight
the cave
ahead?
entrance. So like with how it's there's the entrance basically like the beach kind of curves around and then it kind of goes in this way.
Oh, okay.
There's a large stone archway you kind of pass through, leading towards like
Shit.
the to where you almost see the opening, which has a bit of a shoreline, and then there's the cave further beyond.
Okay. I only rolled a 4, so you're gonna have to go ahead and carry this one. For the perception of it.
So if I wanted to, I could just sprint forward. Or just fly forward, open my wings, and dash forward. Or whatever.
Currently you have free reign of the map.
The perception roll, right?
Well, I did. Currently, there is nothing extra to perceive unless you are looking for something in particular.
Okay.
Trying to figure out basically on my perception roll. I'm trying to like hear out what
with
else.
With a 4, I'll say it's not. It seems to be coming from in the cave, in the sea cave proper.
If I could have any idea what it is.
Arcana or nature? Actually, do you have proficiency with alchemy supplies?
Yeah.
I'll say in that case.
Yeah, I did. You told me to roll that, but should I just add my alchemy supplies bonus instead?
No, 16 works.
Okay, I was just wondering if I should just add the alchemy supply bonus instead.
Either way, this is enough. From what you are familiar.
I'm not proficient in that.
You're fine. You're fine. With what you are familiar with, because your mind kind of takes you back to some of your early experimentation days with small amounts of certain volatile substances, particularly some of the more volatile metals that you were pretty rare to come across and actually find, like pure calcium and stuff like that. But you remember, you vividly remember what happens when it makes contact with water. And you realize the pouring rain kind of like, sweeping around you along with the tides. That doesn't sound good. And presumably, if it's what you think it is, that's a really big piece of one of those volatile metals.
I look at Wit like,
hey.
I look at Wit and then I go, should we go stealth or?
No. Have you ever like gotten a piece of like a really explodey metal and just dropped it in water?
Wit, I have to tell you, I'm a farmer boy, not an not an alchemist.
Well, certain metals, if they're introduced to water, will explode, and that sounds like what's going on up there.
I will say at this point you can hear some of the crackling starting to die down, but it's still active.
So it may be better just. No. It's not like it's a monster or anything.
Oh, it's not a. Oh, okay. All right.
It at least sounds like it's just a bunch of metal that doesn't like water interacting with water.
Okay.
In the eternal.
Oops, sorry, not there.
This is above table, but just like in the eternal words of Alma, it's a rock.
Okay. Then I guess it's no problem of us just walking in there to check what the noise is, right?
Well, the problem is if we get hit by one of the explosions, it could be really bad.
You carry me. Like, lift me up, like, in the air. So, like, we can survey together.
Do you remember what happened the first time I tried to do that with Puck?
I'm lighter than Puck. I'm nimble.
Puck
Yes, but you're going to be
sneezes.
slipperier right now.
Wait, what?
You're going to be
What did it?
slipperier right now.
Slippery. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are both soaking wet.
Okay, how about this? How about this? We go ahead to the outskirts of the shoreline and then observe from there.
Yes. Can I tell exactly where it's coming from or anything?
Roll perception.
This is like two bomber agents like trying to disarm a bomb.
Over the howling wind, it's a bit tricky. I mean, like mentioned with Omen, you know it's definitely like coming from the cave, like going further this way. But as for like how big is it? You know, where is it located in there? Like how far away? It's hard to make
Yeah,
out.
if I move like right around here, can I see the lights of it? The lights of the explosion?
From here, unfortunately, no. You can see the You can see the archway, which is almost like this entranceway looking in. These two jutting out outcroppings, meeting in the middle on this sort of plateau rock pillar. That you can kind of go between on either side here.
Okay, but there's nowhere I can't see where the light is coming from.
Not
Or if
currently.
there's any light.
Though from what you can see, kind of looking up from it, looking in at this sort of like central little, almost this little alcove here. Well, I say little; it's still pretty sizable. This smaller-ish alcove that seems to have basically swept in with the tide and created this as this whole section is caved in almost. You can see some of the jutting rock forming this sort of ring along the outer sort of section meeting with the mainland. That is almost like this overhang canopy above the above where the sand and the beach currently is. And that does seem to stop at a certain point and go into like a proper cave. Looks like it's probably going like maybe further down this way. At least
So if I go this way, if I go like towards into the archway, is it possible to see?
Well, can you see currently? And as you are starting to peer your way in, looking over, and hearing the crackling and the fizzling slowly getting louder, you start to see the bright light, partially from behind one of the rocks, crackling and burning. Before you watch that hot burning lump of metal begin to move.
Oh. Oh, Omen.
What do you see?
And for
I'm looking up.
a brief
Omen, go get
moment,
everyone else.
For a brief moment, you can see this.
Oh fuck!
Maybe we should leave.
Wait,
I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
You
basically
watch as
try to
this,
just go back.
as the core of this being is literally exploding from the inside out before the shrapnel and shards of fire and molten metal just reallocate and recombine back into the vaguely humanoid form that you can see. This constantly exploding creature of metal.
Do I think it has noticed me?
You peer on as the body seems to kind of like turn before it seems to just be continuing to move.
Okay, I'm going to try to usher Wit back. Not Wit. Wit is going to try to usher Omen back towards the party.
Wait, what do you see?
Come on. Shh. Go back.
Oh. Okay, we go back then.
Yes, we're
and
going
then
back
we're gonna be going back.
Going back for now.
And then we're gonna go back. We're just gonna go back. We go back to the party.
Alrighty. So, doesn't take too long for you
guys.
to reunite back with the rest of the group.
Hey guys.
So, how much of the stuff that you were super attached to was in there?
Well, we managed to at least gather all of our crafting supplies and somewhat what food we did that didn't spoil back into the chamber.
'Cause Zoman, have you ever played with like super volatile metals and stuff like that with water?
Where are you going with this?
There's one of those, and there's a bunch of that in there, but I think it's also an elemental.
What? Oh, dear. Well, actually, I'll have him roll to see if he knows what it is. Also, Wit, if you want to roll an Arcana check, I will also allow you to do so.
It's just like looking back slowly at Win and goes, "The fuck did you just saw?
11.
Come again? Come again?"
I mean, you're pretty sure this is an elemental of some kind. That seems pretty accurate. As for what kind it is, I mean, of course, again, you're familiar with what metals this thing is probably made of. Presumably, whether it's like
Calcium or sodium.
yeah, calcium or sodium or one of the other very volatile metals. As for what specifically this thing is, you have no fucking clue.
Yeah, it's almost like you took a ton of sodium and calcium and just like put it into one creature with a gaping hole on it.
That sounds incredibly volatile and dangerous.
Right. So
First
maybe
off-
we shouldn't go in there.
How did it get there? That's the thing.
I realize we're in the middle of a wild
probably
magic
the same.
storm.
Yeah, probably the same as the other thing that we fought earlier.
Fuck, you are correct. I forgot about that.
Magical storms and odd weather phenomena, and also just areas with large amounts of certain types of magic, can cause elementals to form in such a region.
So what's our plan then? Are we about to go back?
I mean, maybe we should attempt to at least try to make it to the cliffside cave.
Can we lead it out?
Wait, that's possible.
In our state, I don't want to risk having to fight it.
True. We could try to rest here best we can. I have an idea though it might be crazy.
Oh,
I love crazy. Let's do this. What is it?
All right.
I mean,
can we maybe get the apes to start constructing a lean-to shelter or something to get out of the way? Excuse me. As he starts like kind of rattling off in Draconic for a bit. Before one of the apes just kind of like woo woo woo, and then just starts rallying everyone up to start just making a very basic lean-to shelter, just basically something to get out of the rain briefly for the equivalent of a short rest.
Omen's gonna look towards the party and goes, "How hurt is everybody?"
Not doing too good. I can't cast any more spells.
I point at my leg.
Not have to.
Oh. Your
Do we
plan
think
does
we
not
could?
involve us?
Were you thinking of like giving it the Fulgurite or something?
Not necessarily. All right. So you're an alchemist. You're familiar with how these metals work.
Oh, are you thinking we like dump a bunch of water on it?
Well, it is currently pouring down rain.
If we could get it outside and then run.
If we can survive against it long enough or distract it to essentially burn itself out, maybe that could work?
Zoman, remember the thing that I did where there was a bunch of water and then there wasn't any?
Oh, that spell you did on the pirates?
Yeah, if we get about 8 hours in, I could probably do that again.
Okay. As crazy as this sounds, I think I may attract it. I can still run.
But
Akasha also raises a hand and basically says like, I can fight.
Wit tries to describe it to her in a more so she would understand. The giant metal thing that's constantly exploding.
This is not regular for the orcs to hear on an everyday basis.
Her eyebrow furrows, though she nods in concern. She's like, okay, long distance.
If we put water on it, it will explode a lot more and a lot faster, but it will also go away
Long
because it will
distance, keep away. Kind of turns over to you, Wit. She kind of like makes a gesture like fire, and then just kind of like rubs with her skin and points at you.
Like, she wants me to make a fire?
Shakes her head no. You strong fire?
Like firebolt?
Roll intelligence.
Yeah. Just straight intelligence roll?
Yes. You think she's trying to say you're strong against fire. Because tiefling.
Yeah, resistant. That's why I was thinking if I could do magic again, I could go in there and just blast it with the water.
Hold on, wait.
We need a long rest.
Zolman?
Yes?
How smart are these things?
Well, elementals aren't usually renowned for being the most intelligent of creatures. They're
Do you think it
pretty
knows
instinctual.
that it's a threat? Do you think it's they know that if they step outside they get hurt?
I mean, I presume it
that?
went into the shade of the cave to avoid being rained on.
But if we attract it outside, wouldn't they not fall?
Either way, we should try to
Depends
get
if we can outsmart it.
Either way, a lot of us are hurt. Vetzel can't fight at all. We should probably get a rest.
Vetzel, buddy, you're gonna have to sit this one down. Hold on, let me try to take that off here. And then Omen's like gonna try to like carry off like the cage full of like planks and just goes. Okay, wait, hold on. Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
You can drag it off, I'll say, but just like
I was thinking with how many of us there are, we could easily take rests for actually sleep since we haven't in a while in turns.
But we're gonna get sick. I mean, look, we're soaking wet.
The apes are making a shelter.
True. However, that we don't know how much that's going to hold without putting up any sort of proper fortifications. We might be able to set up something quick, though trying to work in the pouring rain is. How about we
do this now?
I say
real quick.
I say
above table question.
Yes.
On the map, the location above us right now is that little encampment that we did the pirate thing at, right?
That's the pirate camp. Yes, you are within the same tile that the sea cave is at. Basically.
Guys, why don't Puck runs over and kind of pulls out the maps, grabs whoever has the map. Like, guys, why don't we go rest up here?
Are the tents still there, or are they in the cave?
The tents were moved into the cave.
That's what I was afraid of.
Fuck!
Damn it!
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that we would have to anticipate a giant molten metal elemental creature thing.
Okay.
Probably burned up at this rate.
You said that you can't use your water ability, yes?
I'm using spells right now.
Okay.
How about do we have?
You rest? What?
How many buckets and/or containers do we have?
I have a water skin.
I have water skin.
I have an idea.
Oh fuck. Okay. Care to tell us?
Actually, that might actually work better. Actually, well, how well can you formulate this plan? Roll a 7. Wait, you still have cantrips, do you not?
I mean, only a fire one right now. I could build a bomb, maybe.
True, that could also work. Didn't you have catapult at one point or another?
Yes, but I need to rest to do that.
Ah, alright. Okay, that throws out that idea. At least for in the short term.
You know, I still have an
At that
ancient
point,
mead here with me. I pull out like a water skin that
I
has
I
like
thought
the
you gave
ancient
that
mead.
to I thought you gave that to the ferryman.
Oh no, he gave it back to me
Though I
because it
suppose
was not like
theoretically,
worth it.
how many vials and weight containers and water skins do we have? Theoretically, if we can throw something at it.
Oh, what the fuck did I come back to?
hi,
Bucky
Ghost.
Wucky.
Hello. Hey,
So
buddy.
we're talking about how to deal with the weird fire metal thing that seems to be in the sea cave right now.
You mean the fucking
Yeah.
Genshin enemy?
Sure,
Yeah.
if that's what you want to call it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Does it seem hostile, or does it just seem like a rock?
It's chilling in the cave.
It's chilling in the cave that the group set up camp in,
We're like trying to find out.
which is
we're
also
gonna
where
lure
all the
it
tents
out.
were.
Yeah. Planning to like lure it out
How big
because
is
It's a medium. I will say it's a medium-sized creature. However, it is made of seemingly volatile pure metals.
yeah. So if water hits it, it like makes like a explosion. Is it like
You know what happens
Yeah.
when you put pure calcium into water?
it? Hmm.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, it go boom.
I
It go
I
boom.
Well, we don't really want to detonate it in the cave, do we?
Yeah, that's why we were trying to lure it out.
Actually, that's another thing. I believe the entrance of the cave is pretty close to the shoreline.
And we like, okay, has anyone seen a gladiator? Wait, hold on. Does gladiator like? Do you know like
gladiator
in the
tournaments are a thing.
Yeah, but you know like the entertainers with like bulls and like the red capes?
Matadors?
Yeah, does it exist in Nordic?
Something similar to it, probably. Like,
Hey.
Yeah, I'm trying to
wrestling
propose
matches.
that idea. Yeah, I'm trying to propose that idea. So basically, just stand still, let it charge, and then avoid it, and then have it like go towards the shorelines to where it gets splashed by a ton of water.
If we can get its attention and taunt it close to the shoreline, that might be able to work. At the very
How
least,
far into the cave is it?
Which can answer that. He's the one who saw it.
I mean, at the very least, the entrance to the cave is probably about, like, what, 10, 15 feet from the shoreline?
but there's pools of water inside.
Not inside the cave proper, though there is an opening that the sea has, the shoreline has essentially came close to the, is claimed a part of the cave, if you will.
Is everyone here?
Yes.
We regroup.
Yeah, we regrouped. Wit and Omen
And
scouted ahead, and
Omen-
they've since come back.
And Omen took the wood from Vetzel.
Yeah. To like ease his burden.
I can try suggestion.
Well, I could try to draw it out with sound if you guys have an idea of what it might be interested in.
Charming
Wait,
it could work.
hold on.
Taunting it might work.
Hold on. Suggestion, right? This is like the Kaiping situation. We could.
Nature, how close was it to the water?
How close was the water? How close was the creature to the water?
How close was the creature to the water?
It seemed to be just kind of moving around in there. The closest you saw it to the water was about, like, 25,
Does
30
Wit
feet.
think if he just charged in there, he could tackle it into the water?
Oh,
my God.
dude.
Oh my god.
Okay,
That is something you can certainly try.
Oh no.
I was just wondering if it was close enough that it would be possible to just jump it and tackle it into the water.
Sounds like it would be
if this
possible.
If this thing is constantly exploding, you probably want to make it quick.
Can
Right.
you drop kick?
That's what I
It
was
would be
thinking.
the riskiest move we've ever fucking seen.
No.
But fire resistance.
That is
Oh,
true.
shit.
Yeah, that's true, but not explosion resistant.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, even if you're fire resistant, tossing a dynamite at someone's face probably isn't going to be a good time for them.
So wait, we just need to get it close to the shoreline and just detonate itself?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the idea is get it to a body of water.
The idea is getting it to a body of water or out in the rain.
Okay. Why don't we just try suggestion? It's a rock. It's not exactly.
That's.
But the thing is, it doesn't have to understand you.
I don't think so. I've done it to animals.
To clarify, for the future, for the future, you typically would need it. It would need to understand a language.
Okay.
We've had this conversation before. Yeah.
Okay.
So that could work.
That's the plan out of the window.
I mean, I will say if it's an elemental, it might know primordial. So at least if it knows a language.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just to hear me and no word. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
No word.
No word.
What if I try to draw it out, and then we can maybe try to push it or fight it on the shoreline?
Okay, who's the second fastest? Who's the second fastest in the group?
I have a.
I don't know about the second fastest. I would probably be the fastest with the wind.
Okay, you're fast when it comes to the air. I'm fast when it comes to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, why don't I just hypnotic pattern it, tell it to stand in the rain? If it's exploding on purpose, that's not a harmful act to it.
That's where things get complicated.
That's fair.
Hypnotic pattern. What's hypnotic pattern?
Yeah, can you send that in chat?
Basically, that's his ability to cast suggestion once per long rest.
Yeah. Got you. Yeah,
okay.
no.
Not the actual spell hypnotic pattern.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I have a stupid question.
You want a feature?
Stupid answer?
The cave is in a cliff, right?
Kind of. Yeah, it's.
We're in the sea cave.
Yeah, it's there is a. It's hard to describe.
Okay, but is there a higher point we can stand on above the cave entrance?
You can. There is an outcropping.
So why not just build like a rudimentary roof over top the cave entrance? I lure it out to the most it can go out into the rain, and then just remove the thing.
I will say the opening is very large.
That's fair.
Because wait, you saw that the opening itself reaching from like one side of the hole in the side of the basically the side of the cliff over to where the outcropping is. That's at least about 100 feet.
Right.
If not more in certain areas.
I look over to the other group, Rigor's group. Who's the fastest in your group?
If I go into my other form, I can run faster.
How about you and me? We lure it out.
I can.
The best way we are able to use this, we might as well take the advantage of the environment. I'm just saying. It's raining right now. It will be affected if we lure it out.
Okay, stupid question.
It should be your choice if you decide to shift or not.
Ghost, stupid answer.
If it's not going to walk out willingly by suggestion, which is basically hypnosis, why would it follow anyone out of the rain?
That's also what I asked when it comes to Zolman, because right now if it's staying in what seems to be like a shade basically for the giant.
Though it is also a question of how much of it is trying to avoid a mild annoyance compared to how much is of it avoiding serious intense pain. Well, that's even thinking. Well, they don't really feel pain, do they?
Does anyone know if it's sentient?
Most elementals can have at least some capacity of understanding a language. So.
But they may attack first rather than communicating.
That is true.
What if the rest of us try to?
If it perceives us as a threat, if it's volatile and angry enough, maybe.
Sorry, what if the rest of us try to maybe get in position to, like, force it out into the rain after you guys bait it to the entrance?
Wow, okay. This is very funny because I thought that once we get in here, we're going to be resting, but it feels like fate is fucking with us. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Would
Okay,
there be
first
any
we
chance
do.
we could use a teleportation bomb?
What about the teleportation bomb?
Would there be any way to force the elemental to use it?
That's a good question.
Do it. Throw it at him.
Vessel's gonna go pray to Saint.
They have to
teleport me
they
to
have
it.
to like grab
Could you
it, right?
could you click on the teleportation bomb real quick to see how to show
Oh
how
my
it
god,
works?
this actually fucking
Or
works.
copy the
Oh
text.
my.
It's in the dock. It's in the. I don't think we actually ever put it in the
I thought you did put it in.
thing. It's in the infusions dock.
I can look real quick.
Actually, now that I think about it, Gregor, if we actually do that and then the elemental doesn't work, we're gonna look like dumbasses.
Well, at least we're only looking like dumbasses towards an elemental, which I mean.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, wasn't it? Okay,
Vetzel is going to go pray to Saint Unix and roll with advantage because inspiration.
Okay, this will be.
Wait, wait, really?
Are you using?
Yep.
Okay.
Huh.
Roll
Okay.
two d20s then.
Just 2d20.
Yep. Because it'll basically be with advantage. Oh.
I saw that too. Oh.
Okay.
Infusions, invocations, fighting spells, and facts. That dock.
Okay.
All right. So. One moment, please.
That still opens up another lane line.
Another rock crashes.
Brain isn't
Yeah.
magic. We've established this.
True. It is still a miraculous act. Hold on.
This water hit and
It is hitting. You're in the rain.
Just everyone talking, how do we deal with this thing? Vetsel's just very tiredly grabbing his pendant and going like, oh, fuck this.
By replacing your bombs with the components of glowing ethereal crystal.
Hang on. I can read it.
Okay.
Or at least I can put. Or if you can also copy and paste the text, that would also be helpful.
I can try.
Infusions.
It's very hard to read on mobile.
Oh yeah. Okay. Give me a second.
Since I'm reading it on my phone.
Prismatic. Quiet. Oh,
Got it. I'm DMing it to you right now.
Oh, I was gonna say you can put it in roll 20. Actually, I can do it. Hold on. Oh,
Because I don't have to playing on my phone. I just got it and sent it to you in DM. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Technically speaking, if you can somehow get it to hold it and then somehow encourage it to use it, theoretically that would be possible. Which, now let me also grab the,
Let me know when I can do the roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, we already did the roll. It was a natural 20.
I left for 2. You guys are going wacko mode. I loved it.
Well, because like I was praying to ask Saint Genix something, so I'm just waiting for like the.
Oh, okay. What question are you asking as you're praying?
Yeah, Vetsel's just like slithering out like from everyone. He's like, okay, hey man, listen, I have been through a lot today. It's tiring. I just feel like dying. I just want to sleep, and there's a fucking rock in the way. So I don't know if you can smite it or if I can take control of it and just walk it out into the rain and kill it myself. I don't care if I fucking have to protect it to the thing. Or if, it would be so lovely. Because you are the nicest god I have met in a long time that actually fucking listens to me. And if you could just, I don't know, make it drop dead, or make me control it and walk out through the rain, or just fight it yourself. But please, I just can't take today fucking more.
Meow.
Oh, Paimon.
Paimon has since crawled out of the pocket that they were in your backpack, and is currently basically crawled up on your shoulder. They're very quickly getting soaked by the rain.
Wayne.
By the blue
Wayne,
Swain.
Wayne, go away.
They're quickly getting soaked by the rain, though they seem to be tolerating it. As Paimon seems to be looking on with a deft look of like recognition, but also a bit of like they're trying to make a smirk or like a bit of like a cheeky grin to their face. However, they're also currently being very disgruntled, pouring in the rain.
Nice cat.
Mm-hmm. Yes, very much that face. As they kind of like bat at your face a bit to close your eye, like basically trying to bat at your eyes, trying to get you to close them.
Vetzel smiles and goes, "Well, if it isn't my little miracle helping again, let's see what you can do." And he closes his eyes.
Okay, and as you close them for a minute, and you kind of feel Paimon jump down back onto the ground, before you just kind of hear meow, like in front of you.
I keep my eyes closed, but follow.
Like Paimon, like, you can kind of hear the footsteps like backing up, like whoa, hey.
Oh, sorry. I opened my eyes.
You open your eyes. You look up to see yourself.
What?
You see all of it. It's almost as if looking through a camera back and forth. As the cat's head swivels, looking left and right, looking out at the water, and then back up at you and over towards the cliffside. It only takes you a minute before you realize you're looking through Paimon's eyes right now.
Oh, okay. This is new. All right. Okay. We can do Paimon's eyes. Am I talking to Paimon?
Nope.
Okay.
It's a little weird hearing your voice speaking, like, but not coming from you.
Right.
Oh. The beans are in the. I was gonna say whoever's that is, if you could mute, thank you.
Am I controlling Paimon?
Not currently. However, Paimon currently, effectively has the familiar trait.
Oh.
Meaning, basically, you can see through his eyes, and also if you're able to have the capacity to cast certain spells, you can actually cast them through Paimon.
Well, shit!
What the fuck do I do with this?
Paimon, like, kind of ponders for a minute before you watch Paimon writing in the sand, making basically kind of drawing out a pair of eyes, with their, basically with their paw, and then they start making, like, squiggles.
Hypnotic pattern?
Paimon marks a check mark in the sand.
Okay, you want
Also,
me to cast...
I gotta ask, what does Vetzel look like to us right now? Like, is he just like stunned?
You look at like you kind of look over towards Vetzel, like, what are you doing? You okay, buddy? As he's like kind of looks like he's staring off into space. You look over, you see he looks like he has Paimon's eyes in the sockets. And you look down at Paimon. Paimon has Vetzel's eyes.
Okay, so can anyone else hear me, or is it just like, am I just
No, you're
dead?
talking. No, you're talking right now.
Yeah.
Omen. Through the body of Vetzel?
It's still coming from Vetzel. Vetzel's still talking.
Yeah.
It just looks like he's staring off into space, but he also has Paimon's eyes.
Hi, Omen.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
am
you watch it. You
not.
watch as Paimon turns to look at you, look at you, Omen, and then you hear from Vetzel's mouth, "Hi, Omen."
Ah! Ah! What the hell's going on?
Vettel's gonna fuck with Omen and say, "Oh, Paimon's stealing my soul temporarily. He's gonna steal yours next."
Paimon smiles.
Puck is slowly approaching from the background.
I pick up Paimon and like Simba and then just start shaking him.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Vetzel, your vision's just like, Paimon's being shaken.
You fucking stop that! I can't see straight.
Guys, what's going on?
You look over to see this scene.
Omen, put Paimon
It
down.
got Vitzel's. It got Paimon has Vitzel's eyes. That looks
Yes, and I don't know
freaky.
how long it lasts. Put the fucking cat down.
I put the cat down.
It seems that Vetzel has somehow turned Paimon into a familiar, as Zoman just kind of perks up. Which I didn't think martyrs could do.
I don't know. Anyway, so Paimon, you want to cast Hypnotic Pattern, right?
Nods.
Okay. So what's the benefit? Like, why couldn't I just wait? You're stealthy.
Yeah, Paimon nods at that and like starts kind of running around a bit, just kind of running around in circles before just
And
jumping
you're
and hiding in a
faster.
bush.
So you can lure it out and then run away.
Check mark in the sand.
Oh, you're such a good kitty. I'm so proud I have you. Okay, let's do it, little buddy. And Vettel kind of claps like very like Swedish pet owner and kind of like motions for Paimon to go running.
All right.
Hey guys,
let me
we
double
should
check
all
how this
probably.
feature works.
Oh God, we're actually doing this. Okay.
Hey, I rolled a nat 20 on religion and something happened.
Well, it wasn't a religion check. That was a faith check.
That was a faith check.
All right, guys, we should probably get ready for it to come out then.
I would.
And I would like to ready an action for once it comes out.
In my head
Okay.
canon, every time Puck does like a ready action, I can just see Doctor Strange like readying his spells. That's how I see it.
Yeah, his entire vibe like changes. So like when Puck is not readying a spell, totally normal, super casual. When Puck is readying a spell, it's just like evil dark aura emanating from him.
The evil Strange.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Vettel right now. Vettel's the Hypnotoad right now.
Okay, so we're readying for this, huh? Okay.
Yeah, well, you are readying. I am no in condition to fight, so this is on you. I'm just helping.
Yeah, I still have.
Is it alright if I go ahead and guide Paimon, or does Paimon already got this?
Paimon knows lots of things. Paimon's got this.
Alright.
Alright, so we
Does
have...
Paimon need protection?
No.
We're so fucked. We're so fucked.
We're so fucked.
Okay, so...
He's on top of the cliff. He's safe. Okay.
So, to recap, going down the list, we have... Wit is going forward, Omen is going forward, Paimon, Puck is coming along. Are you bringing any of the other retainers along with you? Kasha is offering to fight. Kasha is willing to come.
Okay.
I go over to
Yo. It sounds like we basically have to go 100% all in on this. Yeah. Because if we don't, and it goes bad, it's gonna be really bad.
Yeah. It's gonna be a large explosion that will set off.
I am bloody as fuck right now. I really need a rest.
With the shelter that has been made, I will say you have the capacity to get in a short rest before it kind of starts falling apart in the storm.
Okay, I'm gonna take that short rest.
All right,
100%. Should we? Okay. Yep. Who's the lowest? Okay, so we have Puck, who is okay. So is it Wit and Puck that's gonna take a short rest?
Well, if it's gonna be taking a short rest, that's gonna take an hour.
Okay, but we have
I mean, it's just gonna sit there, right? It's just gonna sit there.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's probably been sitting there for this whole time, right?
Anything
Yeah.
that is flammable and or destructive in there is probably already destroyed, so we might as well just wait.
All right, we rest.
All
we
right.
rest.
We rest.
All right.
Okay,
We rest.
So short rest.
Does short rest heal? I didn't know short rest healed.
Yeah,
you can roll hit dice.
Oh.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't do anything because my vision is in a cat.
True, though, if you still want Vetzel to heal.
So your body can
That's an
rest.
option. Yeah,
Yeah,
body,
but your body can rest.
yeah.
Yeah.
At the very least, you
Well,
can take a short rest. Have Vetzel
well-
take a short rest.
Also,
will I still have the cat thing?
yeah. So the familiar thing is that you can see through your familiar eyes. You're not forced to see through your
Correct.
familiar's eyes.
Wait, do I just have this?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can send your familiar to go like check on things and look at
Wait,
things that you
This
also
is the
can
new
see.
ability I got
Yes,
permanently.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
What the?
Yeah,
Well,
it's
you rolled
pretty
a natural
dope, right?
20 on a fate. You rolled a
Okay.
natural 20 on a fate.
Okay, and I can now see through Paimon's eyes whenever I
And you
want.
can cast certain spells.
Certain spells.
Through
So
Paimon.
I believe with spells you can only cast spells with a range of touch. However, in this instance, you can basically because of it you have one shot at doing suggestion.
One shot. Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, it probably won't happen again.
Does see through familiar cost anything?
Nope.
No,
You
it's
can
just
do-
a thing that you can do.
as long as it's within range.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Vessel just calls back and just like. snaps
While
back.
your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically, and basically as an action, you can see through its vision.
Oh shit.
So,
okay.
so basically,
don't-
as if you just trail 100 feet behind,
Yeah.
just basically follow 100 feet behind, and like, all right, go in, basically, see through my magic cat eyes.
Yeah, and that's just a thing I can do forever. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So does
Remember,
does my
Paimon's still
roll
a cat
count
currently.
My heal?
Oh, that might change in the future. Don't worry about it.
Does my roll on the thingy count? My rolling d8.
Yep. Yeah, you rolled a hit
rolled
die. You
natural
get 8
D8.
hit points back.
Okay.
You can roll as many hit die as you wish. Just realize that you
only have
What if it like
Yeah.
exceeds? What if it exceeds my max? hit
if it exceeds your max, then that you heal up to your full. You heal up to full. You heal up to your max.
Well, shit. Okay. Damn.
Where is the hit die roll on the roll
It should
20?
be in the core section.
I'm looking at it, but I
So you
can't
roll for 5
find
You
it.
just click hit dice where it says hit dice.
It's like
Yeah.
in the dice, like all
Yeah.
all the way to the left. There's
Mhm.
like the
Oh,
d20, and then just click on whatever class that you have to roll.
And you can spend as many as you wish. However, you only get
I
half.
see what
I
you're
believe it's only
saying.
you get half of your hit die back on the long rest,
Yeah.
unless you have special abilities that
Okay.
do otherwise.
I don't know what my hit dice is on my
yeah,
character
for which?
sheet.
For I believe for Puck,
You can just click it. You can just click it.
You can click it. It should be a D8 if you just click on the word hit dice.
I don't see that. That's the problem.
Give me a second. Let me look.
It's under your hit points.
And then
Yes.
a long rest returns the hit dice.
Oh,
you get-
okay. I
yeah,
see it. I
yeah.
see it.
Long rest,
Okay.
you get half of your hit die back.
All right. I'm rolling both.
Roll both. All right.
That's weird.
Oh,
Using
just take
if you
the
use one,
the first
your
one
boss
does-
is healthy.
The first one was a double click because my mouse is
You're fine,
broken and double clicks,
We'll take,
and then
the 10
9
and the 5, so you heal for 15 hit points.
Well,
works
damn.
for me.
Yeah.
So you're back. So you're back to full. All right.
After being
Vetzel-
bitten by a gorilla,
Vetzel, if that's the only
you're
hit
good
die
now.
you're using.
Yeah, finally, I'm back to full. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Also, because remember, you have a number of hit die equal to your class level. So you can use as many as you wish. Though remember, you only get half back during a long rest. So it would take 2 long rests
From
before you get
level
your
2.
yeah.
Right. So remaining would be 0. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get ready to like bolt
Vetzel,
out.
if you want to roll a second one, you can, but that's up to you.
Nature, I have a question.
Yes.
Since I can now just control Paimon whenever the fuck I want.
You can't necessarily control Paimon, though you can cast spells through Paimon.
Right. I can remote control Paimon, just not force.
Yeah, you can telepathically talk to
You can
him.
ask nicely.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You can ask
Nicely.
Paimon nicely.
Okay.
Is like telepathy like a thing
Telepathy.
between you guys? Yeah, telepathy. Is that a thing
between
that?
between
Does
Paimon
Paimon
and
have a
Vetzel?
voice now?
Yeah, Paimon and Vetzel.
Oh, that's
How does
actually
that work?
that's
I
actually a
believe
good question.
you
You can telepathically communicate with Paimon.
Yeah. So
Let's
Nature.
Paimon has a
go.
voice now.
Yeah.
Good question.
Nature, can I burn 5 hit points to save up a level 1 spell slot?
You cannot store spell slots in that way.
Okay.
Like your
I'll do
HP bar is your spell slots. Like
right, I got.
it's not a thing where you hold it in advance or like
Okay, I was
yeah.
just asking.
Your HP bar is also your mana bar. Have fun.
Wait,
One thing that I noticed that's
further
interesting.
question to make it more difficult.
Oh boy.
Temp HP. How
Yes.
does that work in this regard?
In what manner?
Doesn't, I don't think. I think
Like,
it has
if
to be on
Vetzel
spells that
was
are
able to
exclusive.
get temp HP, would they be able to use that as HP to cast spells?
I believe you can. Though, let me double check that. That's actually a good question.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if
Okay,
y'all
so
ever
are
noticed,
we
but
okay?
I just
You
noticed
go
that
first.
Here, hold on. Oz was saying something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
I
questions.
just
going
noticed
on.
that when you use a hit dice, it goes from robust to healthy, even if you're at full hit points.
Yep, because your health condition is based on how much health you have and also how many hit dice you have.
Right. I
So-
didn't. I just know that. I didn't know that
Yeah.
because I
So
hadn't
if
used
you're at
any
full
hit dice.
HP but you're at a hit die, you're healthy, but you know,
That makes sense.
You're not
Yeah.
robust in that way.
I just never knew that, and I thought I'd mention it because it's cool.
Okay. Let's see. Certain martyr subclasses get temp HP.
Vetzel is now just flicking between Paimon and his eyes,
check
just
how this
running around, seeing the world from cat POV.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like bleep pew, bleep pew, bleep pew. It's like in Far Cry Primal when you go to summon your owl and all of a sudden you're in like a bird's eye view.
Yeah, it's his cat POV. Vetzel's gonna pick up Paimon and give them pets as he sees them through himself.
Okay. So spellcasting ability. Hold on. Yeah, casting spells. Oh yeah, it just you must lose hit points to create or expend a spell slot greater than or equal to that spell's level. The number of hit points is listed on the hit points spellcasting table and can't be reduced or avoided. You don't make Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration on spells as a result of losing these hit points. It doesn't specify. It just says the amount of damage you take. So technically, this would I believe if I am interpreting this correctly, you can use temp HP for this.
Yeah, Vetzel's also gonna tell the party as Paimon just running around with Vetzel's eyes, because Vetzel's getting used to it.
If I'm misinterpreting, then that ruling should change in the future. We'll address it then. But for now, I will allow it. If you can spend a temporary HP to cast spells.
Yeah, Vetzel's gonna go. Oh, by the way, since I can do other stuff through Paimon, if it doesn't follow out into the rain fully, don't attack just yet. I have a plan.
Token.
You want to tell us the plan right now?
If it doesn't work, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on it, which will lower its maximum HP anyways.
Okay, well then, this is
Cast
going
Cure
to be
Wounds
something,
or Inflict
that's
Wounds?
for sure.
Inflict Wounds.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, you said Cure
It
Wounds
was
at first. I
very
was like, hold
confused
up.
for a second.
All right.
Okay, just to get this straight, what is everybody doing again?
I am going to use Paimon, who I can now see and talk through. Well, not talk through, but cast spells through. I'm going to cast a suggestion on the creature. The creature is going to then follow Paimon out into the rain. Well, Paimon will be able to outrun it. If the creature does not go out into the rain, Paimon is just going to run up and tap its little paw onto the creature, casting inflict wounds, and then it's up to you.
Hey, all right. Okay, let's do this then. Okay. Let's see what the cat has to offer. All right.
Paimon's my little
So,
butt noir caster. They've got this.
Okay, so above board, the map is kind of fucky-wuckied because of all the shadowing and stuff.
yeah,
Yes.
with
Hang on,
all
let me
the
get rid of-
shadow.
Yeah, let me get rid of the reverse view. There we go. Because now everyone's on the board.
So it's making it a little difficult to try to
Same here, like with
strategize.
all the shadow as well.
That's
Like
okay.
I'm trying to like.
Yeah, I will say for the sake of this, the party can move up to here without needing to perform any stealth checks or hiding.
Okay, sounds good. I and
Yeah,
where the knowledge of where the enemy is that they saw earlier
It's like
should also
here. It's like here. Hold on, wait. Here.
Well, it was there before. However, it
not
does
there anymore
seem
as we
to
move
be
up.
moving.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! I like see the light. It looks so intimidating. Fuck.
Okay, Puck's going sicko mode.
Sicko mode.
I am going to ready action for Bane on the enemy once
Vetsel's staying back. Paimon's moving
once
forward.
combat starts.
Yeah. I'm readying my action to throw my dagger at it. I don't know what the fuck it's gonna do.
I'll say Vetsel's like hiding amongst the grasp and like the crabgrass over here as Paimon's moving forward.
Okay.
I prefer prismatic bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember,
Wait, shouldn't you wait? Wait, can you use conjure water?
I have no spell slots.
I mean, you can use that.
Artificers don't get any short rest recovery. I don't think now.
They did
No,
in Arcana, they don't in Tasha's.
That's unfortunate.
Wait, am I crazy? Everyone should. Everyone gets hit dice, right?
Well, sorry, for spell slots, no.
No spell slot recovery.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
They did in the original Arcana, but in the official publication, they do not.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear
Okay,
like the crackling and
go now,
popping and
little cat.
exploding.
Go now, little cat.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, who wanted this?
The only thing about Paimon is we don't know if it can be resummoned.
Paimon is going to roll a stealth check.
I think it's better if we look away because I feel like I'm scared for the cat.
They're rolling a stealth check as they are creeping their way up into the bushes here.
Oh, fuck.
Or into the bushes, into the grass here. And as this thing is continuing to...
I can just imagine it like having like a like kind of like voice.
Alright. So Paimon is currently within 30 feet of the elemental.
God damn it.
Does Vetzel see the
Vetzel,
huge thing
you are as you see Paimon peering through the grass, your butt up against the shoreline in the water, which isn't great, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Sacrifices must be made. You are able to look at oh dear.
That was an accident. Sorry, I was trying to do a ruler.
You're good. As you are peering out from the grass over in the direction of this being, which is 30 feet away at this point, do you activate the spell? Do you activate your hypnotic pattern?
I do activate hypnotic pattern.
Alrighty, let me click on that spell to double check how it works once again. I believe it's a wisdom save.
Can you send it in chat?
Yep.
How wise is this thing?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Big one. It is a wisdom save. Alrighty. How wise is a being of pure volatile metal? Good question. Let me look. It's not terrible. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I see this like huge body of water too.
What is your spell save DC?
What?
What is your spell
save DC?
Spell save DC?
Oh, 14.
Oh dear. So I'm trying to remember if actually is it different because it's an innate spell casting.
Like raining? Oh no. Okay.
Hang
I
on.
thought it was raining.
I would, before we figure out this whole roll, I would like to state I am trying to ready an action before combat breaks out.
Yeah. Same.
Once per
Like
day, you can
same here
cast
as
a spell
well.
suggestion using your charisma for spell casting, which would make that. Okay, that's still a 14. Okay. And unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm also ready a prismatic bomb for
Oh
the.
no. Dang.
And unfortunately, actually, does anyone want to use a point of inspiration?
That's
I
a
do.
really good
It's
call.
stupid.
Somebody should.
I don't have it anymore,
Jason, you still have
and
your inspiration,
Josie's.
right?
I do. I use mine.
Oh yeah, I thought
He
you used your.
already.
Did you have two?
I had two. I had one. I had one before
That's
and one after we started.
right. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right. In that case, this will be a reroll.
Oh, please.
The
Come
first
on.
roll was a 16. The second roll is a 9.
God damn it.
Ooh!
So, in that case, that is a failure from the creature.
Oh, let's go. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, the creature rolled a 9.
Let's go.
Okay.
What is the sentence or two that you convey to this creature?
Oh fuck. This is important. This is important.
How do you word this? I will say now, I am flipping the hourglass. You have 3 minutes.
Yes. Paimon, the essential sentence is, you are to come pet this cat at all costs.
You are to come pet this cat at all costs.
At all costs. At all
Okay.
costs. Okay.
Command understood.
Wait. Gently pat this cat on all costs.
Okay. I will allow it. Final answer?
Yep.
Okay. So, in that case,
Oh fuck.
before any, well, I'll say before any hostile activity occurs, I still would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
I'm like
Just in
quaking
case
in my
something,
boots.
because we're getting
What
pretty,
the fuck was that?
we're getting pretty close to the wire. So we'll see. We'll just see how everything, because
Oh my
a
god.
few things are probably gonna start happening at once.
I'm not rolling anyway.
Yep. It's Paimon's initiative.
We are rolling shit.
So Paimon's dex is a lot better than Vetzel's is.
Yeah.
Okay. At least Puck got it.
Hey, let's go.
Oh,
Yeah,
can I ready an
puck
action?
going first is generally good.
Paimon,
I
Paimon didn't roll great either.
Ready the bomb to throw once it was in within sight.
How dexterous
Ready to throw
is
my
Paimon?
dagger. If this goes sideways, right? If this goes like very bad, we do the action, right? That's why we're readying our action, right?
Well, we haven't started
We haven't
combat
started
yet.
combat. This is for if combat should break out, we know what the initiative order is.
Yes.
Okay.
So Paimon, with their bonus to dex, got a 7. Let me get their turns. Okay. Let me get all the turns order up. Oh boy. So, there's a few things got to change.
Hold on.
Yep, there's a few things to fix. Hold up.
I didn't mean to roll. I just rolled by instinct.
You're fine. But yeah, you guys are still able to talk amongst yourselves as this is all being put in.
Can I ready?
Pet it at all costs. So pet it at all costs. That's your order,
Actually,
right?
I will take that 3 from Vetzel in case they do end up doing anything.
Right.
I don't have anything else, so I'm kind of just gonna throw this out there, and you as a DM get to decide what it'll do. But I'm gonna use cheat, to try and see if anything from it helps the conversation.
For the duration, you can roll any ability check you make to play non-magical games of skill. Therefore, the spell should influence a game of poker, but not the result of a deck of many things.
It's a game of skill for conversation, right?
High or low?
Not for recon, but for going forward.
High or low?
Let's
this whole
go,
situation's fucking
baby.
weird anyway. High or low?
High.
Alrighty. I rolled an 11, so that is high.
Let's go! Barely there.
Alright, I'll say... Should this ever turn into some form of competition, you might get a bonus.
Alright.
You might.
I'm doing everything I can, baby.
If you can convince me that it is a competition in a game of skill, if it should arise, I might give you a bonus.
Let's go.
Also, remember it lasts for 1 round.
Yeah, so we got 60 seconds. Not even.
Another thing I almost forgot. Because of the nature of Paimon, Paimon would be going on the same turn order as Vetzel, so that actually would be a 3.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Plus, it'd be a 2 plus Paimon's dex, right?
It would. The initiative of Vetzel and Paimon are linked, so it would be Vetzel's initiative, which was a 3.
Okay. I just wanted to check since you mentioned dex earlier.
Wait, hold on, Ghost. You gotta go fast because it's gonna start bolting out.
Yeah.
So, let me check one final thing. All right, good to know. So,
it's game time.
It's
game time.
Yeah. I will say, as Paimon does that and immediately just looks back for a brief moment, hesitates before holding a breath and jumping into the water.
My boy.
And as that occurs, and as I'll say basically, Paimon has a 40-foot movement speed. However, because they're swimming, it's halved, so they only be able to move 20 feet this way. As this creature, how fast can it move?
Can't even say doggy paddle.
Oh no, there's something in the water. There's something in the water.
Do you think?
Oh my god, okay, we're safe.
Moves 30 feet up, out into the rain. And the moment it crests that threshold... Wait. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The moment it crosses out into the rain, you watch those mini crackling and popping explosions begin to almost rapidly occur. Like you just put a whole container of pop rocks into the water, but with gunpowder. And as this thing is beginning to crackle and sputter in the rain, it's gonna take some damage.
Oh yes!
I also had a ready to action, but if I wasn't able to do that ready action because I cast my spell, that also makes a lot of sense. I don't know how you want to call that.
Because you cast cheat as part
It
of
is
this.
bonus action.
True, though, because you cast cheat, instead of holding your action to do this, and it only lasts a round, I'll say you took the time to do cheat instead.
Fair enough. Yeah. Cheat is a bonus action though. So.
True. The readying actions, it's weird.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah. Because typically when you're readying
I did ready
the
prismatic bomb to throw if it got within range, and that's the 60-foot range, right?
How far is the range of the bomb?
I am not sure, since the only one that specifies is the teleportation.
Bombs have a range of 30, 90, so 90 feet at disadvantage.
Okay.
30 feet, yeah. It's currently 70 feet away from you.
So it would give it advantage on the saving throw, right? Since it's not an attack roll, it's a saving throw.
Right, you're using the teleportation bomb.
No, I'm using the prismatic bomb.
Oh, the prismatic bomb. Ew, okay. Hold on, let me look at that again.
I sent it to you in DM.
Yeah, there's a lot of things happening right now. Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
trying
yeah.
to make sure we don't die, nature.
Yeah,
Well,
it doesn't specify about range. So in that case, it would basically be. Oh yeah, that is weird. Okay.
wait, above table. Wait, hang on. It
Hmm?
stepped out into the rain, but is it still following orders? Because if it is, none of us have damaged it yet, and it'll keep doing its thing.
I
As
will
long as
say, I will say because I'm just clarifying a few things because people held their actions and it is beginning to take damage. So we're at a bit of a climax
Point.
situation. We're at a bit of a fulcrum point. Where a few things are trying to happen at once.
Okay.
I will say because it doesn't specify to hit with the prismatic bomb. Is the prismatic bomb a save or just just damage type?
It's a save, either deck con or whiz, depending on what.
Okay, so in that case, range would not matter. Well, basically, you can throw it at maximum range. It just
Yeah, Wit has the dex and strength to throw it.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow it. So in that case, the bomb you are within throwing distance of the bomb.
Okay, so roll 2 different d6, right? And then a d8.
Yep.
Fuck them up with. Let's go.
All right, so that is a 5 and a 6. 5 is poison damage, and 5 on a 6 it is a wisdom save. So whatever this is, it is taking the max damage on poison. Unless, actually, you know what?
Nani?
Do you want to do? You know what? I'll allow you either or. Do you want to do poison or radiant damage? 5 or 6?
Dude,
I think I'll
try
go with
radiant.
radiant for this.
Okay, in that case, as the flash of radiant energy goes off, as you very quickly mutter an incantation before lighting it and throwing it, across the field. And as it, there's a little bit of a spray of sand. As this thing walks out, you manage to have it land right directly beneath its feet as this flashbang of radiant energy goes off, very briefly illuminating the area. It needs to make a wisdom save.
But it's still walking.
Hang on. That is a 12. As it takes 8 points of radiant damage alongside an amount of damage from the rain.
Wait, if it's damaged now, does that mean that the effect is cancelled?
Oh shit.
We shall see.
That's what I was trying to say. Because as long as I or you all don't damage it, it'll continue to do the thing. Because
However,
but the action was already readied. You know?
As it takes 14 points of cold damage after going into the rain.
No, it was readied for when it comes into view.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, which basically was right as it came out into the rain. That is 8 points of damage plus an additional 14 points of damage from the rain currently pouring down upon it, for a total of, if I can do math properly, 22.
So unstable.
You suddenly watch this spray of metal and fire. Luckily, Paimon's looking away at the time, or else they'd probably be blinded a bit. Everyone has to kind of avert their gaze a bit as bits of shrapnel and fire just ricochet off into the sand and into the water with a bit of a crackling and fizzling. And as you watch a very prominent chunk, basically right between the legs because of where the bomb fell, alongside with various other spatterings and speckles across the body, almost like gunfire. You watch as the body begins to reform, and suddenly it kind of like jolts a bit, almost as if regaining control of its body. And as this raging, toiling wrath of alchemical pure metal and anger and fire and energy turns its ire towards the outsiders of its new domain, that's where we're gonna have to end the session for tonight.
Oh, damn! Oh, that is amazing.
If it moves forward, one of us could tackle it.
It is.
Oh wait, how about
into that big watery
we
space?
just run?
It is right.
No.
It is right on the water's edge.
No, we just run. We can that damage on the raid. Oh, we can play this out quite well, actually.
If it ends up getting like here, someone could probably just huck a big rock at it.
Oh no, God! Sorry. Oh God! I just realized the camera wasn't on this area this entire time. God damn it!
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't looking.
It was pointed like the top right corner of the screen. God damn it. Okay.
Oh no.
Dude, do you know how mad I am? I just now looked at the clock and was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go for another hour. This is fine. And then you fucking just called it there.
I'm like, sorry. Yeah, I was about to say this is a good cliffhanger to hang on.
And it's like from when we normally end, so.
Yeah, it's a good cliffhanger to hang on. I got a feeling combat for this is going to be a lot, so this is going to be something to probably save for
No,
for
it's
next time.
not. We got this.
To be fair, it may have just not.
Easy.
It may have stopped listening once it actually stepped into the water, though.
And or the
bomb. Because of the damage it would have taken.
Well, it didn't step into the water.
You can't make like a normal person go into. You can't make like a normal person step into a bonfire.
Right, but
so it makes sense that you wouldn't be able to make it step into the water.
Bro, no, Oz, literally, the thing, if it perceived walking out into the rain as a danger to itself, it wouldn't have done it. That's legit.
Nature said that it could be of a mild annoyance, but stepping into a body of water may have not been.
There's a difference between having like, that's a bit of mild case of sunburn versus my arm is on fire. Like there's a distinction to be made.
Think how like a heavy rain would be a lot less annoying to go out into than jumping into the cold Pacific Northwestern Ocean.
There's a difference between stick your hand in that and you get allergic reaction versus stick your hand in the bonfire. Like
I wanted that Manowar venom so bad.
The Manowar venom.
Dude, the Manowar venom would have been insane. I'm so sad I low rolled it.
Yeah, sorry, dudes.
Hey, it happened. It's all good.
Also, oh shit! I said something and I forgot what I said.
I will say for Oz, try to refrain from yelling out that kind of thing for the future.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I've been studying to be a marine biologist since I was 5. It was kind of hard.
Trust me, as a fellow fucking biology nerd, I totally get it. But it's something.
I realized, the second I saw it, I just did not want misinformation to be spread.
Well, that's also honestly. Well, because all the rolls were low, that's kind of the point.
Are you guys talking about the Manowar thing?
Yeah, yelling out, fuck, that's a Manowar.
I just didn't want people to be watching and being like, oh, okay, that thing is safe to touch.
That's because the players think it's safe to touch. Well, sorry,
but if someone goes out and sees that and touches it, I will kill myself.
I'm aware.
I will have to rewatch and rethink everything, but I definitely think I might have been the one that called out the Manowar specifically, which is my fault. I probably shouldn't have done that.
I would have allowed talking about it afterwards. That's
I shouldn't have done it during game. Yeah.
Well, for whoever it was, either or, just not in the moment.
I just got excited that I knew what it was, but I definitely should have left it.
Yeah.
I also just did not want someone going out and seeing it and thinking it is something that is safe to touch.
I understand, however, for the sake of, for the sake of the moment in the game, trying not to metagame on that knowledge in that moment, Later, that's
exactly.
fine. Like
Yeah.
either after the moment has passed or after the session, that's totally fine. That's totally there.
Hey chat. Here's a PSA from all of us.
Yeah, don't touch a Man of War jellyfish.
Or
Unless
jellyfish in
you have
general.
long hair.
Yeah, don't touch. Probably don't want to do that either. Yeah, don't touch any jellyfish you don't know what it is. Like they're very ouchies, and some of them can be very highly venomous and can be fatal to humans. Don't touch them.
Now chat.
You
I
know
know
that not to touch jellyfish. I watched SpongeBob.
Yeah. Also,
chat,
also turns
look.
out, fun fact. I'll say my thing and then I'll let you go, Shadow. Also, you know the whole thing about like peeing on a jellyfish sting to counteract the venom? Yeah, that's a myth. That doesn't
does not work.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Chat. If you grew up watching Surf's Up and you saw that,
I remember that. I remember that video as well. Yep, I remember that part. That is a common misconception. Unless that's only, I forget if that's only for a specific kind of jellyfish or if it's just not for none.
There are no compounds in human urine that can interact with venom.
Okay, I guess I'll have to look up where the hell that whole theory.
I'm pretty sure it was something to do with ammonia. Is where the myth started.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's 100% a myth. Sorry, I wasn't listening for a second, but that's entirely a myth.
Fair enough. Either way, we shall see what happens as we try to deal with a much more dangerous creature next time on Legends of Nordareth Bloody Gold.
Correction. Everyone but Vetzold has to deal with the creature.
Well, for now.
Or Arson either.
Yeah.
Now.
Arson might be able to catch up next time. We'll have to see. We'll say they'll come out.
That's why I said right now.
They might have came out of their high stupor and would be able to come in maybe at the bottom of the map. We'll see. But until then, for those of you interested in the various things that I do, I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, all of which I DM my own games concurrently within my own homebrew setting of Nordareth. Also, I just realized the chat was also kind of slightly off. God damn it, that's fine. I also stream on the weekends, doing variety gaming streams in which I play whatever the hell I want because fuck you, it's my stream. And lately, for the current month, we have been following a nice personal theme of mine, doing Apoctober, meaning we have been covering various games involving the dystopian and post-apocalyptic, the esoteric and the occult, or the horrifying and overall just spoopy.
Have you played Fallout yet?
On stream? No, though I'm a big fan of the Fallout series. I fucking love the Fallout
series. I meant for the whole Apoctober thing.
Unfortunately not for this. Not for this Apoctober, we have not yet now. However, next month, next Apoctober, maybe. I don't know, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
However, lately, as from the regular wishes of another one of the players, Ryle, we've been getting back into Persona 4 Golden, which has
I'm surprised you're not playing Persona 5 Royal since that just came out.
We started playing that before that came out, that was released, and also I don't have the game yet.
Also, retroactively speaking, Persona 4 is a lot more spooky than Persona 5.
That's fair. There's been some weird shit going
on. Persona 5 Royal has its moments.
That's fair.
Yeah, but like all of 4 is spooky.
Either way. We have also been playing. We just started the weekend before, because last weekend I was out with family. Last gaming stream, we also started diving into Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Oh God!
Which has been quite interesting. Excuse me, to say the very least.
I apologize for the VODs. There's some strange VODs in that because of me.
It's not specifically because of you.
I have a recommendation for scary games. Have you tried Outlast?
I have not tried Outlast. Honestly, there is a backlog of horror games I have yet to finish or play. Honestly, depending on the situation, we might end up continuing Apoctober into November for a little bit. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I know you've talked about Scorn before, so maybe you would do that.
Ooh, Scorn.
Yeah, like I said,
Also,
there's a list of horror games I have to go through before I touch any new stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, I don't know if this is still true. You cannot stream any of the Outlast games on Twitch because of nudity and just
Oh yeah, I
Is
forgot
there-
about that.
is there no
I forgot about
setting
that.
to turn that off at least,
Nope,
or
there is just full on men chasing you.
But
okay, all right, that's good to know.
there is a way to tick a stream as being mature content, and that does
too.
allow you to play,
Oh,
and that does allow you to play games
The
with that kind of stuff.
my streams are always flagged as 18+ because of
Okay,
all the
then
shit we
you
talk
should
about.
be able to stream it. It's
Yeah.
I've also experienced most of the Outlast stuff through people's videos on YouTube. So, like, if it's just like basic editing to make sure none of that gets in, that sounds
Yeah,
like
just get like hotkey to bring like a layer up above the game just in case.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, all you gotta do is click
little
on the bad stuff.
sunflower to
Like,
cover the screen.
It's just
Yeah,
it's just a happy sunflower from Plants vs
Yeah,
Zombies.
Yeah, get that.
while
get
you're
that sense of already,
screaming in the background.
get that sensor bar. Get that sensor bar ready if you ever do the Outlast DLC, because whoo boy, is there a scene no one likes to stream.
Interesting.
I would never play them.
Good to know.
Jesus.
Yeah, I probably won't play any of the Outlast games, but if I do, it's good to know for the future. But until then, I also have a Discord, of which there is a link to in the About section of the Twitch channel below. There's also YouTube. There's a YouTube channel, youtube.com/natureclaws, of which the VODs and highlights go up periodically. The next stream should be on Wednesday at 5 p.m. EST for Legends of Nodera Striking Cold Iron, in which the party has been one of the first to actually dive into a Nathnid. So going into the realm of, the forest of the Fae, and at least allegedly of the Fae, and so far it's been interesting.
Yeah, that is true.
Apparently they don't. Apparently some of the party members don't like the local wildlife, which that's beauty's in the eye of the beholder. It's subjective. But anyway, until then, I hope everyone has a wonderful morning or evening or afternoon or whatever time zone they're currently in. I hope everyone has a wonderful coming week, and hopefully we'll be able to see you guys next time. Let's see who we're gonna raid. Who's online today?
I have a suggestion. We raid Peachy.
Peachy Momo?
Peachy Momo.
Oh,
yeah.
we haven't raided Peachy Momo in a while.
They're at 10 viewers.
Oh, we can do. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look at my list. Let me look at my list of peeps. Because I got quite a few options over the course.
Of course, I'm open to suggestions.
Oops, shit.
But I think Peachy would be a good pick.
God, there's so many VTubers.
We truly are in the best timeline. There are so many VTubers.
Ooh, actually, going over to Peachy Momo would be very fitting for the whole October situation. They're playing Danganronpa.
Woo!
Apparently they're in Chapter 3. Or version... Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. I have not played any of the Danganronpa games, and honestly, probably won't play them for a while.
Danganronpa is one of my favorite series.
I think it'd be sick to watch you play it.
I have mixed things on Danganronpa. I'm not sure if I'd play it or not.
I've heard a lot of people don't like the third one that much.
Yeah. Let's see. We have that. Oh, we also have Queen Rowlet, who's another VTuber, who's their model. They have switched for Halloween. Is adorable. It looks like they're playing.
Isn't that a Pokemon?
Yes, their name is Queen Rowlet, and they also have a oh my god, a shaman as a mascot named Shido. And they're currently playing Phasmophobia. If we
I may head out.
All right, see you later. For those of you who need to go.
Good night, Oz.
Bye, Oz.
All right. Let's see.
I'm actually like open up my stream Because like I'm debating if I should buy the Monster Road Trip.
Oh my god. Yeah, we can read. We can read Momo. Yeah, Momo
By
has
the
less
way,
people right now, and we can. Well, maybe we'll raid Rowlet next time they're on if we have them. But
by the way, I want it said if I came off as slightly more annoyed or agitated than usual, I apologize. I currently have a sore on my inner thigh and it hurts to walk and I had to bring you groceries.
ooh,
Oh,
that's
no worries.
unfortunate. Honestly,
So
until you would have mentioned it, I never would have noticed. So
Yeah.
you're good.
I was gonna say, like, I guess thanks for letting us
Yeah,
know that you were dealing with
totally
that,
fine.
but
Oh, good. I was
at the
worried I
same
was
time, like, yeah, nobody noticed, nobody thought anything of it, so don't stress yourself out about it.
I was worried me or Vetzel came off a little bitchy. Well, Vetzel makes sense because he's very tired. He's just like, get this fucking rock
Yeah,
out of my...
it was kind of in character. It was fine. It was totally fair.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nope, nobody
good.
thought about it. Nobody worried. You're all good, bro.
What's our raid message gonna be?
Ooh,
You like rocks?
It's behind you.
scary. I
Just in
like
all
it.
caps. You like rocks? It's behind
No,
you.
it's behind you.
I kind of like both. You like rocks? It's behind you.
Yeah.
I'm curious
The
how
reason
close I
why
can get.
I say the main reason why I say you like rocks, it kind of remind me of that moment. You like jazz?
You like jazz? Yeah, the B movie.
There we go. You like rocks? It's behind you.
How did that sound?
Beautiful.
Nice. Yeah.
Dan, does anyone have any final messages to give our lovely viewers before heading off?
I exist
I'm starting my
only for
YouTube
the sole
channel.
purpose of playing this game.
I see. Fair enough. Well, hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their evening, as I said. And hopefully we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Bye.